so we're gonna showcase some work by members of the community tonight. Hang out and talk about it. Anyone here who is your first community art showcase? If is this your first one? No, you were here for the last one, right? Okay. These are in the way. Great. I'm gonna get rid of the mush dog. He's kind of in the way. Alright, so we have these two little things. So when you see, oh my god, that's so hard to read. There we go. And we will get rid of Debo Debo Bebo. Bebo Bebo Bebo. Mushroom, goodbye. We will change. Oh my god, you know what's crazy? I've seen other streamers in their OBS layouts, and it is so like well done and organized. Oh shit, that looks bad. And mine is so bad. All of my stuff is just packed together on one page. Like, I showed my overlay setup to another streamer once, and they almost died of a heart attack. So, if I take a little bit extra time to do things in the stream, it's because I'm extremely disorganized. That's why. I'm professional. Had a full day of bowling and laser tag? That sounds like fun, Sketch. That's awesome. And Jacques, how are you doing? You're watching a retrospective on Bloody War when stream started? Oh, dude, Bloody Roar is so good. That's that, like, fighting game, right? That's that old one. That's a classic, dude. Alright, so here we got Community Art Showcase. And if you're new here... welcome on into the stream. Thank you for the follow-up, friend. Welcome, welcome. Feel free to jump in the chat if you'd like to. We're going to be showing off work today from other members of the community. This is not going to be my art. It's going to be other people's art. I was going to submit one of my own, but I couldn't find anything that was like underwater that I liked. Maybe I should I'll throw a pixel piece in. Hold on. I'll throw a pixel art in. I have a piece that I did recently that's a pixel. It was a quick one. I took a test because... Oh, but because I took Pepto-Bismol, I could have a false negative? Okay. Did anyone want to get my results same day because my insurance? Even though they would, I've been waiting for 5 days. Wait, whoa, I thought that, wait, hold on, critique requested online. I'm submitting to for once. I'm gonna submit my own art as well. So wait, hey Auntie, how you doing, bud? Nice to see you! Wait, so, well, don't they have same day free, like, walk in, walk out COVID tests? What the heckies? What the heckies, dude? I'm so sorry. That's so stinky. Also, is the music too loud for you guys? I can lower it a little bit here. There we go. Is that an okay volume for the music? It's great to see you, Andy. Hey, what's up, Foxtrot? Nice to see you. How are you doing? It's not COVID, it's something unknown. Did you go to a doctor, though? Did you go to, like, a primary care doctor? Saving your magic cards, that's for sure. I'll always get a computer sorted out, taking on a moment's notice. Oh my god, Thorn, I'm thinking of you, my friend. I'm so sorry to hear about this. Is it just, like, wildfires happening in your area? Holy moly. Yeah, that's better, especially when you go over critique. So, if you're new here to Community Art Showcase, well, bam! Community Art Showcase! What we're going to be doing in today's stream is we're going to be showing off work by members of the community. Mystic Fire, thank you so much for the sub! Oh my god!
Fire just resubscribed for 12 months.
Thank
1
you so
year.
much.
Keep being awesome and cheers for more-o.
You're amazing! Thank you so much for your support, Mystic! I really appreciate you! Thank you! I appreciate you so freaking much! Thank you! Ah! So, when you see this little thing up here where it says critique requested over here, that means that you are open to give constructive criticism to the work that's shown on the screen here, okay? Now, I do want to make sure everyone understands constructive criticism. So, if you don't like a piece, you got to think about why. What about the piece do you think not that you don't like it, but what do you think doesn't work and why? So, we're not only going into talking about art critically, but we're also learning how to yes, talk about art critically and think about art critically from a critical lens. It's important. It's a good skill to have. So that's why I do these streams, you know, not only to give people prompts to draw, if people are wondering like what to work on or anything, but I do these streams so that, you know, we can continue having a discourse about art that I feel like sometimes we need to have, you know what I mean? Because like it's important as an artist to always be learning and always be looking forward. Okay, I feel like I have to switch insurance because that works. Okay, I see. Oh, so you know primary care doctor. Oh. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. That's really rough, pup. I do know how that goes because I've been uninsured for a really long time, and I used to go to health clinics. However, like sliding scale health clinics. However, if you're a new patient, their wait time is like 3 to 6 months, like straight up for new patient intake. So it's really hard to get seen, pup. I'm so sorry. I really hope you start to feel better. I'm super, super sorry. Oh my gosh. And Thorn, I'm sending good vibes to all of y'all. Holy crap. Hello, Strabi, nice to see you! Thank you! Strabi, you know, like, you're welcome to submit to these too. Everyone is always open to submit to the Community Art Showcase. Everyone, it doesn't matter if you literally just drew your very first drawing, like, for the showcase itself. Like, you're always welcome to submit. And if you just want to start your art, like, learning journey as an artist, like, you're always open. You don't have to be an established artist to join this. Like, everyone's welcome. Photographers, 3D artists, 2D artists, textile artists. You could make, like, a themed dress or a clothing item that would fit underwater. Like, anyone can join these showcases of any type of art is always welcome. It is not just limited to digital art. So if you're watching the stream and you're like, hey, I like to crochet, could I enter? Yes. I like to paint miniatures, could I enter? Yes. You all can enter. I welcome everybody to enter. Hi, Kitsuna! No! Tu es très mignon, Kitsuna. Tu es très mignon. Et moi? No. You. C'est toi. It's you. You're cute. Me? No, I'm not cute. How's it going, Kitsuna? It's great to see you. How are you? Hey, Toaster, you're up first, Toaster. You ready to go? Leo, great to see you. Cosmic greetings to you too. How are you doing? I wish I could really. I like before we start, you know, like freaking. The state of this country, talking about the US, my friends and I who are in the US, the state of the country and the healthcare in this country is just insane. And seriously, my heart goes out to you, Papa, and navigating it is so difficult, and I'm so sorry. I really do hope you start to feel better though. Please take it easy. Take it easy. How do you submit to the showcase? On the Discord channel, you earn our Discord, the backpack. There's a little section called Community Art Showcase Room. It's under the Art Alley. So there's all the art themed channels down there. The Community Art Showcase Room is just where you pop the piece in. And the theme is underwater, so you can submit old work. If you have an old piece that fits the theme of underwater, you can submit it. You can request critique, but you don't have to. So if you submit something and you don't want it to be critiqued, that's fine. I will only critique if it says critique requested. Otherwise, I'll just showcase it, and then we'll kind of, you know, talk about what we like about it, and then we'll move on to the next one. Okay! Let's start the first one. Speaking of that, the first one is not critique requested, so we're gonna have that off. The first one is by Toaster Bath. This is so cute. Wait, hold on. My thing is kind of... like off-center. It's kind of bugging me. Okay, this needs to be turned up a bit. There we go. And my thing seems kind of off-center to me. Like, move it over a little bit. Here we go. Push it over. Okay, cool. That's better. No, this is by Toaster Bath. How's it on Discord? RIP! Take away my friendship status. Oh my god! No, it's okay, girl. Seriously. I'm in like 500 Discords. Like, me being friends with you or being cool or whatever, like, does not matter if you're in the Discord or not. It's totally okay, y'all. I really don't. It doesn't mind. Be sure to leave the requested info in the entry zone in the Discord. Yes! Yeah, if you're new to it, you just post your little Twitch name in the entry zone, and then Alistair will let you in real quick. What's up, Water Viking? Tombstone? Hello! No, you're not late. I just started. This piece is by Toaster. Toaster, wait. Toaster Bath. Toaster, I really like this piece. So first off, I really like how the focus of the piece is kind of on the background, and I don't mind that the character isn't colored in. I feel like this is really cool. Like, I think this is really, really neat. I like how you did this. I also love how, like, almost this kind of contrast between the squiggly lines here, you know, like the more organic water shapes, and then the very angular shapes of the character down here. It's really cool. It makes me want to go scuba diving. Makes me want to go swimming underwater, dude. Looks so cool. After miss a little bit the first part, eyes are super hurting. Oh my god, I hope your eyes feel better, dear. Oh my god. I do not fool around with eye pain. I'm so sorry. I know how much that like can hurt. Holy crap, I'm break 15. Alright, no problem. I'll catch you in a little bit, dear. Go rest those eyes. Rest those peepers. Resto's Peepers, a water cat. This is really cool, Toaster. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you, thank you. I also really like the gradient effects from the bottom to the top there. I really like that. That's nice. Yeah, I like it a lot. Let's see. Let's go down to the next one. Oh, this one's cool. Oh, this one's actually animated. Will this work? Whoa. Okay, this is super cool. Bear IDK did this. Bear did this. Okay, and so Bear said critique requested. Wait, Bear's not here yet. Should we wait for Bear to get here to do theirs, or should we do Bear's right now? I posted what I had in my piece, and I'll resubmit if I finish before it's my turn. Okay, right on. Yeah, you got some time. We have a bunch of entries for this week. Let's do, hey Thorn, are you here? Let's do Thorns. Let's come back to Bears because I love to talk about Bear's work whenever they're here. Bear's a photographer, and this is a really cool, like, multimedia, mixed media, slightly, like, animated piece that I really want to talk about while they're here, if they show up. But let's go to Thorn Stars now. And then I'll leave Bears up, and we'll go back to Bears. Okay. Ooh, wait, I gotta zoom out a little bit. Oh, this is really cool. Oh, this one's big time Sasselophobia vibes, y'all. And then I should probably move this so that a little bit easier to see. Okay. Yeah, I love this. All right, Thornstar's artist statement. He says, "Your mind is muddy, your emotions blurred. You feel as if you're at the end, but you must continue. Your journey is not yet over. Your future is not yet determined. Don't give up." I like it. I like the artist statement. Thornstar says, "I felt like drawing this little piece to help motivate myself and realize it fits the theme of the showcase." Dude, this is amazing. I love this. I love that you combined. No, sketch. No. There is no better. No. There's no better in art. There's no better in art. Everyone's at different steps and a different like skill sets in their journey. Learning as an artist, we're all just learning together. Is really all it is. And you know, like someone who has been drawing for like many years, and they have many years of practice under their belt. You know what I mean? Like they're just at a different stepping stone. Like imagine it's not even like a linear path. You know, everyone's art is just totally different. There's no such thing as better or worse. I really truly believe that. There really isn't better or worse in art. This is amazing. What do you guys think about this piece? This is a critique open one, so I want to hear what y'all think. Pup says, "Don't compare yourself to others." Yes, I agree, yeah. It's not good to compare yourself to other people as an artist, and just in general in life. Like, real talk, it's not healthy. But as an artist, the only thing that comparing is gonna do is it's gonna inhibit you. It's gonna inhibit your growth. Seriously, everyone's at different stages, and I think that one of the things to always remember is that someone is going to see something beautiful in your art that you might not see yourself, and you might not believe it. But holy crap, why is it so loud? But someone's always gonna see something beautiful in your art, right? Even if you don't see it in your own art. So I think that's super important to remember because, like I said, everyone's got a different journey. You know what I mean? Everyone's got a stage, a different journey. Hi, Jay! I'm here to compare myself to myself. Both are weird. Hi, friend. Hello, nice to see you! How's your weekend going? All arts are beautiful. That's right. So what do you all think about this? We have some artists in the chat. I want to get some critique. Even if you're not a visual artist, I would love to hear what you think about the piece. You can still talk about art and you can critique it even if you're not an artist. Learning to talk about art is a valuable skill. Let's talk about it. I think what I like about this piece, first off, is I like this scary freaking monster down here. I kind of want to zoom in and look at this. This looks like Peachy. Is this Peachy? I know lighting's really good. I really like the lighting a lot. Dude, what is going on? That is so scary, bro. Why are you drawing some scary stuff down here? That's so badass. I love it. I love the spooky guy. It is Peachy. I knew it. I love her so much. Those characters are Peachy? Sweet. So she's like kind of, this is a piece about like mental health, basically. I think, right? It's kind of like when you feel like you're drowning. You know, and you're not sure, like you can't continue, or you feel like you're giving up and you're falling, but you have to keep pushing on even though it's really hard. I really love the piece, honestly. I also really think this is a great success, even though you didn't add the color of the character down here. You don't need it because you have the values in play, so the character has enough, like, kind of, the character has enough volume so that you can see that they're in place in the environment on the ocean. Kitsuna says, also says, really cool. Reminds me of Ori. It does have Ori vibes, doesn't it? I really also love this super scary monster down here. It looks like you drew something and then you like Gaussian blurred it. And I think that makes it look really scary because that totally invokes like Thassallophobia vibes. I would love to see more art that's kind of like spooky like that. Kitsuna says, this piece is gorgeous. The values are great. Love that they kept the details very simple in the background. Yeah. Really pops out the mystery feel. I would have tried a version with less bubbles, though, only a few coming out of their mouth. Let's see. Bubbles. Yeah, I think, well, I didn't notice that at first. But now that you bring up the bubbles, I think maybe the placement of the bubbles could be, like, bubbles are hard to draw. And I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I am also kind of, I cop out when I do bubbles, but I know that I kind of do, because like you did really nice shapes here. Like the bubbles look really nice. I think like shape wise and size and everything. I like the various bubbles. Yeah, characters are stand out more with less bubbles. Maybe if the bubbles were just like kind of used as a tool to lead your eye up, maybe a little more. So maybe like less right here. And like a few here, and then maybe there's like a few there. That's true, maybe. Maybe they would with less bubbles. I don't know. I don't know. Bronco, welcome back! I only drew vehicles when I was doing drawing. You're totally, you know what? You're always welcome to submit to the showcase. That's what I was saying to people. Like, you can submit whatever you want to the showcase. It doesn't have to be like furry art. It doesn't have to be digital art. It could be anything. It could be totally anything. And also, it's great to see you. How's your day been today? How are you doing? So I think my critique, Thorn, would be, I think possibly like maybe this is something that I do a lot when I do underwater scenes is like maybe like an overlay of a color, like a blue or something. The whites are a little strong on the character down here, and she's supposed to be like in the depths a little bit more, so maybe like having more atmospheric lighting on the layer on top of her might push her. But I know that you want her to be the focus too though, so I'm not sure if that is a solution. Also, what might actually be kind of cool is like if the canvas was way bigger, like if the canvas was like oriented like a big rectangle, but pretty much all of it was empty in this sort of gradient except for this creature, and the creature was a bigger and maybe like taking up this space. So the creature was like huge, and you could see that the creature is like enormous because you can't tell if the creature is enormous or not. I think like if you amplify the size of the creature, it would make for a more unnerving setting. I also think the piece would stand alone by itself without the creature, though. I will say that too. Omni and Val, hello, welcome on in! New strategy, or art streams, I'll force myself to make things in Blender. What are you making in Blender? Oh my god, you guys, I might need to do another Blender stream soon. I might need to do it. Val, I found out that in VNN you can have like a world set up. And so like, is it like something that you can make in Blender? Like, could I like make like a living room in Blender and then like submit it as a world in VNN and then have the little character in there? Like, so I could? Oh my god. Does it have to all be one? So would it be all one project file? Like I would make one big, like a room, like a little cutout. Okay, dude, I have to do this. I have to make this world. This sounds so amazing. Holy crap! That would be so amazing! Or could you try to make a VR chat world like an import in Unity? Oh my god. Yeah, I probably could have made the creature bigger. Yeah, and I think that like, maybe the canvas size. Return of Blender Man? Dude, I am not doing Blender Man. No. I am doing my own stuff. I'm not doing Blender Man. I can't stand Blender Man. I really like legit hate the donut tutorial. I'm not doing it, dude. But I really want to make a world. I don't know how just yet, but I know you can group it up together in Unity and then export it. Blender Man's a douche. Yeah, that's right. But you know what, Thorn? I really love this piece. I think that this is a really strong piece, and I think that, like, the way that you explore the colors in this piece, too, I think is really meaningful to the mood and the ambience of the piece, and the piece having to deal with mental health stuff. Because it's not just a blue ocean, right? It's not just like, oh, pretty nice blue ocean. It's you know, you see these like white lights up here, and then you have this like really kind of imposing darkness. You have a greenish creature And then you have this red, which contrasts against the green. It's like this kind of depths below where it's like almost, you worry that it's too late. Too far, you've fallen too far and you can't get back up. I don't know, I really like this, I really like the piece a lot, actually. Now the more I look at it, the more I think about the colors that you chose. And I find it to be very, it ties into your artist statement really well. I really like that. I really, really like it. Is there anything else you want to say about the piece? Does anyone else have anything else? Blah, blah, blah. Does anyone else have anything else to say about the piece? I swear I can talk today, I promise. He's also an anti-crypto AI shitlord. I'm sorry, Belle. You're just really funny. I love the term AI shitlord. That's so good. I'm gonna start using that term shitlord. Like, bro, don't be a shitlord. Don't be a shitlord. Calm down. Oh, you sent me paragraphs? Me? Brett sent me paragraphs? No. What paragraphs? What are you talking about, Brett? Who you sending paragraphs? That's sending so many paragraphs. I don't know. Alistair. Oh, Alistair. You're sending Alistair paragraphs. Okay. It's imparting knowledge. Brett, you weren't sure if you should play Zelda or read. Bro, you should play more Zelda. Zelda's so good. Have you done the labyrinths yet? Dude, have you done the labyrinth puzzles? There's 3 of them in the world. Because you get something super cool if you do all of them. I won't tell you what, but it's the dopest thing. It's so cool. It's so neat. You've done 1? Okay, so you know that you get... Did you do all parts of it? Like you did the sky puzzle, and then you did the depths puzzle, and you beat the thing, right? You got the thing, right? I don't want to like spoil it if you haven't gotten it. You might have thought that you were done, but you weren't. Might have not been done. There's 3 parts. 3 parts! Okay. Lauren says, I had to check some stuff. I didn't think anything past 2 minutes on a piece. I missed it. Oh crap! I said it's awesome. I love it. Mwah! Chef's kiss. Yeah, you completed it? Okay, which piece of the set did you get? I love that set. The set is so good. It's so cool. It's amazing. You want me to... No, I don't want to spoil it for you. But it has a really cool effect if you get the whole bonus of all the set. Next piece is by Mystic Doodle. And we went into another direction. We went a cute route with underwater rather than a spooky route. Hey, Discord DM with a TikTok. It shows a Blender pixel site where you can make and visit rooms. Wait, what? A Blender pixel site? Wait, what are you talking about? You did the Lome Labyrinth. Okay, so I think that's the chess piece, right? I think? Yeah, I think so. I think that is that. This one's so cute! By Mystic Doodle! Mystic Doodle says, decided to go the cute route, so have an otter gal. Okay, cool. So Mystic Doodle did this cute little otter character. First thing that I really like about this is I love the cute brushes. I also love like the shape of the eyes, like so cute. It's kind of like squishy and adorable, and like everything sort of feels... It feels like a picture book, you know? It feels so cute. I like the little outlines of the whales and the fish in the background. I think that's really cute too. I love the texture on the piece. I think overall, like the texture and everything, it just makes it look really like inviting. It makes it look really cute. It does look like a page right out of a picture book. Also, it sort of has like the shading has kind of a sort of like a wet medium quality to it, similar to a watercolor. Like, it looks like a gouache watercolor kind of thing. And I actually like this. This is done very interestingly. I like the technique of this here. I like how it's like, the shading isn't, it's not, what's the word I'm thinking of? It blows my mind how expansive the game is. Dude, the game is so expansive. I have played the game for like 45 hours, I think. And I have not touched a single main story thing. I used a quash brush for the shading. It's really great. I love it. The shading is very charismatic, I think. I really like that. The shading isn't... It doesn't feel restrictive. It feels like very fun. It feels like you had fun making the piece and shading it. And I really enjoy that about it. I like that quality. Yeah, I love how the eyes are watery. I know, I like that as well. I really do. I think that's really cute. I have just like a few bubbles here. So critique-wise, I think like my critique would be, I think, let's see. I think it would be maybe that, I think I'm thinking of the pose. So I think like there's a lot of elements about the piece that feel very playful. The character's an otter, so that's in itself very playful. The pink fur, the expression is very playful and fun. But I think like the pose and this leg's a little stiff, which feels like I'm not feeling the amount of movement or flexibility that one might have when they're in the water, right? So I think I like how this is. This looks good. I think maybe like you could have some bubbles. Bubbles help show movement underwater too. And underwater poses are really, really difficult. Like I know because I've drawn underwater poses and they're always really hard. But I think like one thing to remember too, whenever we're drawing things like tails, feet, arms and stuff, is like the line of action to the character. Now line of action is like an animation concept, but it's very useful when applied to 2D art and figure drawing as well. You know, the straight leg, exactly. So right now the line of action is like, it's very like kind of straight diagonal line going through the character. And it sort of like makes me keep looking down here. Whenever a character, whatever parts in a composition have like strong visual elements, they lead your eye around. Like you have to consider the visual weight that having like such a sharp, straight leg pointed out here is going to do. So this has like a lot of visual weight down here. So I think like having the leg maybe like a more of a bend, and maybe having the tail kind of go down like that, you know, and a more like kind of natural feeling thing might have made it have more of like a underwater style flow. Hey, what's up, Denny? And Final, nice to see you. Hello, you two. How are you doing? Yeah, this is really cute though. And so I think that would be a critique that I think of. I really do like how the necklace is sort of floating out here. And once again, I think like this is the... Hi, Brand! I think this is a really strong like expression. I love the face so much. I love the hair. It's super, super, super cute. Hang on one second. Hi, Stream Break! What do you guys think in chat about this piece? I've been talking a lot about it, but what do y'all think? Do we have any critiques in chat? Water! Hi, Brand! Okay. I also think, and this is really hard to do with digital art, is to have a sense of the water in front of the character. It's really hard to figure that out. But I think that I really do love like the playful brushes that you picked, and then the look of it and the shading, everything is so cute. Yeah, I love the fishes in the background. I love that too. I like how that's framed actually. That's really nice. Yeah, the shirt more free-flowing. Oh yeah, true. How the fabric flows in the water is also important as well. Razzle! Hi dear, how are you? What's up, what's up? How are you doing? Yeah, Pup, you're welcome to critique. If you guys see critique requested, like right here, that little thing, that means that it's open floor for constructive criticism for the piece that's being displayed. Absolutely. Yeah, hit me with it, Pup. Hit me with it! Yeah, I really like this. It's really cute. Just enjoying a nice and chill day. Heck yeah! My friends over here in the States, we're getting ready to enjoy you're already enjoying a 3-day weekend, right? Most of us. And Pop says, since the otter is looking up at a corner, it would be interesting to have an object or fish in the foreground they're looking at. Oh! That's actually a really good critique that I would not have considered, like having like a little fish, like maybe, or a seal coming in, like kind of ready to boop snoots. That's actually that's a good thing that I didn't even think of, but that makes a lot of sense because that would really kind of, the eyes are sort of leading off the screen right now. And if there was something here to weight that, it would keep you kind of engaged in the center of the piece, I think. Hi Bard, nice to see you! How you doing? Yeah, as for the interaction, that's something that I really need to improve on in my drawings. Like, I often do suffer with lack of interaction, so I need to work on that with my art pieces, I think, for sure. I think it's because I do a lot of single character, similar stuff to this. I do a lot of, like, headshots. I need to work on interaction. Yo, Pinch! What's up? How you doing? Welcome on in, welcome, welcome! It's great to see you! I'm afraid of what the Poop Rat and Shadrack Tuber do. Well, you have to redeem them just to find out, dude. You have to redeem them to find out. Alright, next one is Chaos Incarnate. Oh, this one's a spooky one, guys. This is a spooky one. Okay, this is cool. Whoa, spooky! Okay, this is a 3D piece. Critique requested. Chaos Incarnate says, back at it again with Source Filmmaker. I took some advice and switched up FOV, played around with the lighting. I'm super happy with the turnout. Spoilered for sub-mechanophobia just in case. Well, I guess everyone in here is now experiencing the phobia. They're broken? Uh-oh, whoops. Alright, hold on. Keep off. Where is... Fix it up. Okay. This should work now.
Monkey.
There we go. I sure say I like the show, but I can't put it on Discord, not NDA. I generally can't put it out there, rather can't put it out for grabbies. Yeah, of course. Do you want me to show it on stream or not? That's the question though. Because if I show it on screen, like, and I don't know, like, you know what I mean? I'm so proud of them for the piece. Yeah, this is really cool. So what did Poop Rat do? Hang on, I'll redeem it for you. Wait, where's Poop Rat? There we go. Poop Rat. Yep, okay, cool. Yeah, Val, you can pass it to me in DMs then, that's fine. So I think this is actually a really cool piece to see because we were talking to the artist about their piece they submitted for the last showcase. The last showcase, some of the critiques of their piece were really composition based, and because they're working in a engine, basically a game engine that allows them so much creative freedom on where to put the camera, effects, and all that, I think that the artist really listened to that and really pushed the piece this time. And actually I really like this because I think that this is a really successful like horror piece here, you know. Hi Jerry, how are you doing? I think the color and the kind of VHS filter effects look really good. I like how the arms kind of wrap around each side, so it looks like you screen capped like a scare alert, right? So the character, you know, just sort of like grabs you, and this is like what you see, you know, right before you die, and then you have to restart the match or something. Like, it looks really good. I really like it. Raylan, nice to see you! Hello, welcome. So glad you're here. Yeah, this looks so good. The texture looks really good. The chain looks good. Everything about the composition, the lighting looks really good as well. I like how the, yeah, you got caught horror frame from a game. Exactly, very good. I do like it. I like how the background sort of fades out, so the lighting goes away there. You can see that it has a sort of murky underwater sort of vibe. I really like it. I like how the filter makes the model look a little ambiguous as well. Yeah, it does. It has like a jump scare style sort of thing to it, and I think it's very successful. And I know that this artist, so they work in Source Filmmaker, and they basically, the process is the characters from a FNAF book. Oh, okay, it's cool. Are they a mermaid? They look like a mermaid. Reminds me of Night of the Consumers. Wait, someone mentioned this last time. What is Night of the Consumers? Someone has brought this up to me before, and I don't know what it is. Someone brought that up like yesterday, I'm pretty sure, in stream. But yeah, this looks really great. So like, I think this is really cool because we're seeing a lot of different types of art, a lot of applications for digital art. And it's really cool to see someone working with 3D models and kind of basically playing with the composition in the environment, the lighting, the effects and stuff. Almost like kind of 3D model photography, sort of, you know? It's a horror game about retail, Night of the Consumers. Alright, I have to remember and check that out because someone brought that up yesterday. I think, was it Bronco? Did you bring Night of the Consumers up? You work in retail? Well, Eardrop sounds at least a little bit fun. Alright, next one is from Tombstone. And this is just a showcase here. This is not a critique on piece. Penelope! Oh, cute! I like it! Oh my god, is she a jellyfish girl? Is this a jellyfish character? Oh my god, that's so cute. You know what I'm gonna say this reminds me of, right? Alistair's gonna scream. This reminds me of the jellyfish costume in Balan Wonderworld. You know, the jellyfish guy. Yeah, the colors are really nice. I really like the colors. They're so super, super cute. I like the spots on the jellyfish as well. A spotted lagoon jellyfish. That's so cute. That's adorable. Wait, does she have arms or does she just jelly? I can't tell. Are her arms like folded in front of her? Or does she have jellyfish limbs? You're on 154 layers and Procreate is lagging. Why do you have so many layers? What's up with all the layers? What's going on with that? Foxtrot, what? Why you got so many layers? What are you making? Why you need 154 layers? Holy moly. What the heck? She's all jelly. That's cute. I like it. I like that she's all jelly. Well, except her face, which is human. She's like a human jellyfish fusion. I love it. Thank you so much for sharing, Tombstone. Thank you. Onions got layers like ogres. Yeah. Definitely. Ogres. Okay, alright. Oh my god, I love this next piece. Oh, and remind me, we haven't done Bear's piece yet, but I'm kind of waiting to see if they'll pop in the stream, but if they don't, we'll go ahead and do theirs. But remind me someone so I don't forget their piece. You render fur in a specific tedious way? 154 layers. That would make my computer crash. Okay, this next piece is by Sam here. He's one of my favorite artists, actually. I love his art. Sam says, this is my contribution to the underwater showcase. It's called Pearl Girl. Is she a clam soda? Dude, I think she's a clam soda. Soda. Wait, Sona, not soda. Dude, this is amazing. I know. Sam's art's incredible. I love his work. I love his, like, the way that he does pen work. And this is traditional, I believe, because he's been working on a few pen and ink pieces traditionally. Yeah, Junji Ito vibes. Dude, Sam's art's amazing. If you guys... Hold on, I'm gonna give him a shout out. Because he streams and he does his art. And y'all should totally go check him out. It's really a joy to get to see when he's working. I can give him an actual. There you go. It's a great joy to see him as work in progress. Hey, Galactic Wolf! Nice to see you! How you doing? Welcome on in, welcome to Community Art Showcase! How are you today? Okay. Sorry, my allergies are crushing me today. I also love how, like... So, he's working with pen, and he's got a sort of golden pen color, but also, like, the white highlights as well. And one of the things that I think is especially cool that Sam does in his work is the direction of each pen stroke is not only volumetric, and it shows you the topography of, like, basically the ground or the layout or the character, but the pen strokes are also directional as well. So he really is conscious of, like, what the marks are doing for the piece. It's not just like he's making marks on the paper to basically illustrate this is a face, this is an arm, right? You know what I mean? But he's making marks on the paper to show the arm is three-dimensional. This area of the arm is dark. This area of the arm is lighter. This area of the arm has wrinkles, you know? And there's a lot of information that can be conveyed in art with literally just pen. Just pen and pencil, or just pen and paper. And I think this shows the power of line. And it's really, really cool. I also really love how, like, this top corner is just totally black and, like, drops off into the depths. Yeah, it's not just spamming strokes willy-nilly. They actually make the pic more dense with information. Exactly, you can see so much information from this, you know? You can see the material of the helmet is different than the material of the coat or the scuba suit. The clamshell is more reflective and more luminous. Same as the pearl than the face of the girl inside. It's really, really cool. Like, and you can also see that, like, you know, there's more rocks and variations in the topography of the land up at the top, up here, the ground, whereas down here there's less. And I also really like how he incorporates his signature into the work in a really engaging and also like I don't know, it's a really cool, like, on-brand way that he does his signatures in his work, and I really enjoy it. It's really, really cool. Yeah, the shading under the diver. Yeah! That is so cool. The shading on the diver is actually like a green pen. You can even see parts of the green pen in here that I wasn't even noticing. It looks like it was sketched in the green. and then the black pen on top, and then the white pen on the top layer. Kimberly, hello, nice to see you, dear. It's Showcase Sunday. Yeah, I love seeing people's artwork. Let's get creative juices going. Hell yeah! How you doing today? Yeah, isn't the signature cool, Bronco? This is really cool. Seriously, guys, Sam's an amazing artist. He's wonderful and cool dude too. So, if you're looking for another cool art stream to check out, I mean, I like watching him draw because it helps me understand and learn a lot, like, about what I can be doing with my art too. You know what I mean? Like the way that he's handling the pen and the I don't know, this is like why I like watching other artists, right? And I can say that about anyone in here as an artist, but this is why I love watching you guys, because I feel like when you watch other people in their process, you learn how there's so many different ways to achieve, like to create a picture, to create art, you know? Yeah, you can see the current flowing of the water. It's an incredible piece. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like you can really see, like, the ground has like shapes on it, the water's flowing. You can see how this thing doesn't just go straight up, it kind of bends, and this gets a little bit thicker at the top, so you can see that this is sort of going up forward, like up high. It's not just going like straight up, or it's going straight up towards the surface, right? The perspective on the diver looks amazing as well. It's incredible. It's actually an incredible piece. And this angle is so hard to draw the face too. Really, really cool. I love this piece, and this is awesome, and I'm always super, super psyched to see Sam share his art in the showcase here. It's really, really rad. Super cool. Go check out Sam's streams, you guys. Go check him out. Go check him out! The oxygen tube reminds us that we're fleshy. Yeah, it's very umbilical. Yeah, it does have like sort of a vibe to it. Dude, you know what is crazy? Like the fact that people used to dive in these kind of suits like this back in the old days. Like, do you know that people, you know that some people in these day and age, they still dive in suits like this? There's still divers that have, it's like a community of people who do this. They collect these old suits and they actually dive in them. Couldn't catch me dead, bro. Hell no. I know, isn't that horrifying? Like, you're literally just like weighted to the bottom and you can't even swim or do anything. Like, that's super scary, dude. Yeah, I don't know. That's spooky. That's spooky, but yeah, they used to, that is just totally wild. And I guess air is fed through this? Okay, this is an underwater physics question. Alright? Okay. If you take this bowl, and you like, because if you take a bowl, and you like pull it from the top of the water to underwater, it holds the air inside. Like if you just had like a big head bowl, and you just pulled it over your head, even if it wasn't airtight, the air would still be stuck in the thing with you, right? Like you still have air. Is that how these work? Because they don't, I don't think they're airtight, are they? That's my question. This is unrelated to the art piece. Well, it's kind of related, but it's. I work with diving bells. What are diving bells? It worked in Waterworld. Didn't they do that in Waterworld? Or was it Avatar? The earliest suits are made of waterproof canvas invented by Charles Mackintosh, late 1800s to most of the 20th century. Most suits consist of a solid sheet of rubber between layers of tan twill. Their thick vulcanized rubber collar is clamped to the corset, making the joint waterproof. Okay, so it's clamped to the suit. Dude, that's so wild to me. It's so interesting. Holy crap. Wow. Very cool. Yeah, dude, imagine the guts it would take to go underwater in this thing. Imagine the bowl large enough for people to sit in. Do they do that? Is that a thing? Diving bells? What? Okay, let's go to the next piece here. That's a diving bell. It used to be a thing. Wait, really? Hold on, let me look it up. Let me turn off my Chrome for a second though, because you know that looking things up on Google. Diving bells. Okay. Diving bells. Diving bell. What is a diving bell? Oh my god. What? The history of diving bells? Dude, no. Oh my god. Diving bell. Pump air hose to pump on surface. What? Okay, lifting and lowering pulley. Valve used to let out air in seats. Oh my god. No! This looks horrifying! What? Diving bells? Oh my god! Oh my god, dude. What is this? Dude, what's wrong with humanity? Why would you make these things? Okay. Heavy as hell bells would allow the diver a limited amount of oxygen. They could breathe in the oxygen and explore the surrounding area in one breath. When they would begin to run out of the air in their lungs, they would turn to the bell and breathe again. Oh my god! This sounds like how you get the bends. This sounds like how you get the bends 101. Diving bell, Wikipedia. What is a diving bell? How stuff works. Okay. Diving bells. Enable the divers to respire equally well by letting down a cauldron. This does not fill with water but retains the air. What? You get the bends only with depths. Yeah, but what if they go down too far with the bell? What if they go down too far and then they get the bends? They don't understand the bends, dude. It's for resurfacing too quickly. Like, how quick is too quick? They probably got the bends from this. They didn't know what happened. Yeah, we learned in this stream. Guess what? We got the educational tag up today, so we're gonna learn some things. Air compresses to the same pressure. Okay, the bends did also rise from rapid release of nitrogen gas in the bloodstream is caused by bubbles forming in the blood or tissues when a diver ascends to the surface of the ocean too rapidly. It's referred to as Haysen sickness, decompression sickness, and diver's disease. Did you know, fun fact? Did you know that whales and other marine mammals can get the bends? Like, they're not immune to it. You'd think they would be immune to it, but they're actually not. Like, they have to like decompress. Yeah, it's totally crazy. I was watching a little thing about sperm whales, right? Because they're really interesting. We don't know that much about sperm whales. We do know that they're the deepest diving whales. And they go all the way basically to the bottom of the freaking ocean. They hunt like gigantic squids and weird shit. But they actually go up and they have to like rest in the middle of the ocean. And they can't just go straight up to the surface. They actually have to they have to chill. It's so interesting. It's really, really cool. Applying pressure to the limbs when you're suffering with a sickness. Dude, that sounds terrible. Doesn't it just don't you just like die? I only learned about the bends the first time because I played Man of Medan. Diving beginnings. Wow. Alexander the Great? Okay. The bell were cast in all kinds of shapes from all kinds of materials. There are wooden bells and weren't shaped like a bell at all, but barrel-shaped. Okay, diving bell inventions. Dude. What is this? Yeah, this one RP sent us on a rabbit hole, dude. He even asked me one night, what would you do if you're swimming an orca around you? I said, talk to them. You had to Google it. Oh, that's so cute! Google said talk to them and be polite. That's cute. That's so cute. When divers ascend too quickly from deep water to dissolve nitrogen in the blood forms bubbles. Ooh! That sounds terrible. Oh my god. Deep water human divers and those diving species. Yeah, other animals get it too. You'd have to dive like really far down. To get the bends though. This diving bell shit is actually insane. I've got to find like some kind of YouTube about it because this just looks like a straight up torture device, bro. Talker lock. Like, dude, look at this. Some person from the freaking 1700s. Somebody put this diagram together and they were like, ah, yes, this is a genius idea. I mean, this is terrible. What are you doing, dude? What is this? What's up, Internet? How are you doing? Whales are not immune from getting the bends. Sky, why are you this? We're learning today, Internet. How are you doing? We're learning about diving bells and the bends. Wait, it can occur in shallow depths? Wait, why didn't you pin your message, bro? I'm literally about to read it. Calm down, homie. Okay. In fact, there have been isolated cases in shallow 1 meter depths? Wait, what? 20 feet? Wait. Dude, 20 feet's not that deep. You go in a 20 foot pool. You tell me that we can get the bends from the pool? All right, dude, y'all scared me. Close this shit out. Never gonna go swimming again. JK. I love swimming. Hey, you're a squirrel sometimes. I'm not a squirrel, I'm a raccoon. Get it right. What's up, Blue? Son, how you doing? Sorry, I'm laughing. I can read the chat. It's fine. I got this. ADHD's... It's only 80% today. Cool. We good. Hell yeah. I have squirrel syndrome. I know. How much pressure is applied at that depth? I've snorkeled before and dove down? Dang. The pressure in your ears? Yeah, dude. You know, like, I've always said, like, I really want to go scuba diving, but I found out that, like, I might not be able to because, I have, eye pressure issues. And with my retinal tearing stuff, things like scuba diving and increasing intraocular pressure, like, increases the risk of, like, retinal tears and detachment. Which is, like, totally sucks, dude. Because that means that I probably couldn't, like, I mean, maybe I could, but I don't know if I could. I have to talk to my doctor and see if I can go scuba diving. I really want to. ADHDs, that's right. What is this fan art? We are doing a community art showcase is what this is. And you can't really see the thing because it's the wrong color, which is stupid. But we're doing a community art showcase. And this is a showcase of work from members of the community here. Not my work. This one right here that we're looking at is by Mr. Toxic. And Mr. Toxic says, wait a minute, I know the perspective is wrong, but this is all I can put out right now. Well, you submitted and you didn't. Y'all want to enter? How do I enter? Like later on? Well, you join our Discord. And in our Discord, there's a little section called Community Art Showcase. And every time we have a new showcase, we announce the theme in there. And it's pinned to the channel. So if you're ever curious as what the current theme is, you just check the latest pin and it'll show you. And you're welcome to submit old work as well, as long as it fits the theme. It doesn't have to be new work. But if you're looking for something to give you ideas for other stuff, then you could do that. You know what I mean? Then if you need like a jumping off point. Yeah, it wouldn't be recommended a nice snorkel for you. Yeah, maybe just snorkeling up at the surface. That way, not going too deep. Yeah, submarines and other ways. That's true. I could do like a submarine. Yeah. True. Oh, hell yeah, Foxtrot, let's go! Higher pressures cause more air dissolve. Relieve the pressure bubbles form out of the liquid. This happens when you open a 2-liter bottle, the CO2 comes out of the drink. Yo, science is amazing. Mr. Toxic, this is super cute. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you. Are you in the chat? Do you have anything you want to say about your piece before I move on to the next one? I don't want to critique it because you said no critique, so I just want to show it off here. But if you want to add anything, feel free to let me know. Feel free to say so. I think that you're hanging out here. Remember. Okay. Let's go on to the next piece. Okay, Foxtrot's working on this, but this is a work in progress. Which we'll show here. It's a work in progress. But I think Foxtrot is working on submitting the final piece soon, so I'm not gonna... We're gonna just keep moving on, but that's a little preview. Next piece is by Soma. The next piece is critique open as well, so we can critique the next one. Oh my god, this one is really cute. That's so cute, dude. What the heck? It's adorable. Soma says, a drawing of my friends. They say, a drawing of my friend's stuffed animal shark named Blarg. Critique is alright. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Whoa. That's terrifying. Dude, the Benz is terrifying. This is why I like horror games that take place in water. This is why I like anything in a game that takes place in water, because then I can enjoy water from the safety of my home. So this is super cute. I thought that the shark was crying at first. Like, the shark looks a little bit like he's tearing up. Does anyone else see this? It looks like his eyes look a little moist, like tearing. Like, I don't know. One thing I want to say is I absolutely love the, kind of like the way that you drew the fabric. I love the way that the artist drew the fabric, and like the folds here are so cute. In addition to the shading, it really looks like a plushie. It looks like a, Fred. Yeah, with the wet shine in the eyes. Yeah, I think it looks a little bit like that. Why can't I smell what the rock is cooking? You can't smell what the rock is cooking. I was scared of water, and FF turned into a week we used to spear fishing. Oh, no, that's totally a legit thing, actually. If it's so funny, because my partner, he's the same way. Like, he doesn't like open water. He would never want to swim in the open ocean. Like, he would never want to see what's underneath the water. Like, he hates that. And he doesn't like in games where you have to go into open water. He doesn't like that at all. Like, he'll make me play parts of games that have you going through there. Yeah, Danny knows what's up. Yeah, like he doesn't like any of that stuff. Oh my god! What the hell? Stopped working. I love the brush that was chosen here. This looks like Clip Studio for sure, I'm thinking. Definitely looks like Clip Studio. If I had to guess, maybe it was Procreate too though, I don't know. Music left the chat. Music, get back here! We're not over. It's not over! I love the coloring too. The coloring is very dynamic and I like the way that the shading is done because, it does make it look like it's a plushie. I think the plushie nature of the character is really shines through in this piece. Yeah, the bubbles and the, oh, and the chubbier cheeks. I know, I love those too. I'm trying to think of critique. I think my critique would be, I think I really love the way that the character is drawn. And I think that's perfect. And I think my critique would lie in the bubbles. Because like some of these bubbles, let me like zoom out a little bit so you can see here. Some of these bubbles seem weirdly shaped, like kind of, they sort of look like they were smeared with a smear brush maybe, like right here. But I think the direction of the smearing, there's nothing wrong with using a smear tool, but I think the direction is sort of random. Like this one goes this way, this one goes this way. This one's flat, this one's flat. Like, and there's sort of, when we look at how bubbles are used in underwater, scenes, you can use them to sort of show the movement of the character and also frame the piece. And I think that sometimes whenever we put background elements, you know, and I do this all the time. So when I say like these, when I say we do these things, a lot of times I'm talking about myself. This is so I improve to you guys. But sometimes we don't think about how the background elements we might think are arbitrary, so you might just be like, oh, dot, dot, dot here, boom, 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 some stuff here, some effects there. But it can detract or add to the piece, depending on how we treat the background elements. So, yeah, I think I would think the bubbles, and I also think the bokeh effect in the background, it could just maybe, it could be blurred maybe a little bit, because it's kind of these bokeh bubbles are pretty sharp. So it looks like the focus is pretty sharp. So I think if the bubbles were sort of blurred in the back and the main character was the only thing that's really in focus, and then you had the bubbles in the front, maybe more circular, maybe in different sizes, and those were sort of maybe given a little bit of a Gaussian blur too, I think that might really keep the focus on the shark. I like these little white dots though, because it looks like ocean specks, and I feel like a lot of times we don't draw that, but the ocean is full of particles, so I like that that's depicted. I also really like how the canvas has a vignette around it as well. I think that frames the character really nicely and also sort of sets the scene of him being underwater. I really like this piece. It's so cute. It's super, super adorable. I really do like it. Does anyone else have any other thing to say about the piece? If the artist is here, if Soma, feel free to speak up. Oh my god, Val! Oh! Oh my god! Val, can I show your piece next? And can I read the artist statement? Omni says, okay, with a huge content warning because it's gory, but if you can handle it, it's okay if not. Mythbusters underwater pressure. Okay, I will, but I'm gonna turn off my screen for a second. Hold on. Mythbusters underwater pressure. What? Did they put like a meat sack in the thing? Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna show that on screen. That's too much. That's too much. I have a hand in the fish left before I submit. You got this. You got plenty of time. You're good. Okay. All right. I'm gonna show Vel's piece next because this piece is so wonderful, and I think this is truly, truly cute and a special piece to share. So if you guys don't know, Vel Pepper is a 3D artist, and oh my god, that's so cute, dude. This is beautiful. This looks like a whole game. Vel, when are you gonna make a video game with your character? I feel like I would love to play a game with your character in it. This is absolutely phenomenal. Okay, So, the artist statement here, Vel says, I made this a good while back, but I thought it would be neat to share. It's based on an old memory of my first trip to the beach with my parents. I was walking in the water close to the shore and I happened to feel something with my foot that I thought was a big shell. I tried to grasp it with my foot, but the current made me lose grip of it and I could never find it after that. That is so cute. That is so cute. And I think that's like, this really, even though it's an older piece, and it's actually really interesting to see an older piece of yours, Vel, because it shows how far you've come as a 3D artist. Like, you have developed your style and your voice in 3D art so much, and you've come so far. It's really interesting to see something that still looks like your work, and it still has that kind of like sense of wonder and color and cartooniness, but you have grown so much that I can tell this is older work, and I think that's an amazing thing to see, and also like congratulations. Hello, thank you for the hug, Zan! Thank you! Thank you, thank you! How are you doing today? What's up? Isn't this badass? This is so cool. And I also love this because, like, I think, like, this, the statement behind it and the memory behind it of going to the beach with your parents and, you know, whenever you're at the beach and you're shuffling your feet around in the sand, you find a shell, and you kind of, these little moments, like, sort of stick with you, and I think that's a really beautiful moment. That's so cool. That was Power for Pepper's Pepper. Yeah, I see. Yeah. There's no pepper on the head. It's just the chicken. I love it. Pepper was Ochin. Pepper was in the Ochin. The Ochin! I really love this so much. And I love the lighting. I love the expression on both of the characters' faces. They look so, like, full of wonderment and excitement, and it's just it's so cute. It's really, really so cute. I think the composition is incredible as well. It really looks like a scene out of a video game. It's so wholesome and fun. It is. Look at the little derpy on the bottom right. I know that little guy right there. I love him. It's so cute. Wow. Is everything in this scene is something that you modeled? Hi, Rex. Nice to see you, my friend. How are you doing today? Hey, do you have a 3-day weekend? How are you? Oh my god, Val, you modeled everything in this scene. Holy shit. That is just incredible. That's absolutely amazing to me. Wow, I was trying to learn scattering and crowding and such. Wow. Did I miss a thing? No, you didn't miss it. I'm on Vel's right now, and we just did, beep boop. Who did we just do? Up next is Axel Artist after Vel. Watch Talon, very nice. This is really cool. This is really, really cool. Is the ground? No, this looks like a rock and then the ground. Did you do the texture in Substance Painter for this piece, Val? Do you remember? This is kind of an older piece. Hey, Pretzel, nice to see you back. Hello. Welcome on in, Pretzel Run. Pretzel, we're doing our, we do like twice a month we do a community art showcase here. And this is Vel Pepper VT's work. This is an older piece by him, but he's an amazingly talented 3D artist. You did Substance Painter for the painting. It looks really good. Maybe I do need to get Substance Painter, you guys. I feel like I would be way more into my 3D model texturing stuff if I had a program that didn't fight with me when I wanted to do paint on textures. It's like painting on your models is so cool. Yeah, I think I might want to get it. Because I want to work towards making that world for the 3D VTuber. I want to make like a little living room set, you know what I mean? Isn't this cool? I'm in all of 3D art. Yeah, I really want to like I really kind of want to break into it. It's an investment for your work. Yeah, I need to put more time aside to it. I made that little TV and I'm really happy with how the TV turned out for my overlay, and I gotta make like a couch next. Maybe I'll do that after the community art showcase if I feel like doing a little more work. Maybe I'll blend it up or something, I don't know. Yeah, I just love this. This is incredible. I love the, like, splashy effects in the background, too. The texture of the sponge and the core was procedural Blender's texture. Okay, so, like, how did you do that? So, like, these textures down here, how did you do that? How does Blender has procedural texturing? Really? How do you do that? That's so cool. I mean, I guess I can look it up, but... Like, back here, is this all procedural textures? That's neat. I like that. That's really cool. So, how's your weekend going? What are you doing? I just freaking love... Like, 3D is so cool. 3D art is amazing. Oh, I love it so much! What? Okay. Yes and no, kind of. Trying to remember how it was built. I'll figure it out. I can look at. Also, I really like this little fish right here on the left side. It's like, hey! So cute. Like every single modeling character has so much personality. It's really, really cool. The scene looks really alive. I'm so talented. So much talent. Holy crap! Bella is another one that you guys should all be checking out. Bell Pepper. Bell Pepper, amazing artist. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Oh, so many amazing artists here. Also, Popsicle is another amazing artist. There's like so many, there's so many wonderful artists. Oh my god. Okay. Axel Artist is next. We're going back to digital 2D. Going back to illustration, character-centric. Good taking a break from watching with my friend. Oh, right on, so they can charge our headphones. Oh, cool. Right on, right on. What movie were y'all watching? I need to watch My Girl. That's the next movie I need to watch. I also need to watch, I was gonna... I had something on the top of my head that I can't remember that I want to watch. Hold on, how are you doing? Question Sky, if you were offered a chance to go for a ride in a submarine, would you? Yes, definitely. And absolutely, hands down, I would go for a ride in a submarine. Dude, hell yeah. Hell yeah. So when I was a kid, Hobo, there was this, also, hi, Hobo. Happy Sunday, nice to see you. When I was a kid, you know, there was this, like, museum, and then part of the museum had a submarine that, obviously it wasn't underwater, but it was an old retired, like, Navy submarine that you could go in and tour. And I loved that thing. I don't know if they still have it there. The Carnegie Museum. But I used to love going on the submarine. I used to love as a kid, like, imagining what it would be like to be in a submarine. Like, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I would absolutely go in a submarine if I could. That would be so cool. Any submarine. That'd be awesome. The ground itself, hold on, let me see like this one. The ground itself was sculpted, as in the terrain itself, and then it derived masking from that, kind of like airbrushing. Okay, that was more exposed and such. I was trying to transition between sand. Wow. That is so cool. So you hand painted on the sort of textures down here with like a procedural texturing brush. Dude! Amazing work. Amazing. Hey, what's up, Manly? How are you doing? OMSI. What's OMSI? What is OMSI? Emesis Blue. It's a full-fledged SFM TF2 horror movie. Wow, that's cool and interesting. It's really neat. Okay. Alright, this piece. Axel Artist, a new character. I don't know how underwater. It definitely looks like the character could be underwater, so there you go. The character looks like an Axolotl type character, I believe. The Science Museum place. Yeah, the Carnegie Museum is what it is. And they used to have a submarine. The Museum of... I don't know if it's something, it wasn't natural history. Anyway, they had a submarine you could go in. Maybe it was like a Discovery Center. Oh, it was a Science Center. That's what it was, Whimsy. It was a Science Center. Carnegie Science Center. That's what it was. They had the submarine there. I loved it. Hi, Daz. Welcome back. How are you doing? OMSI is a Science Center in Portland that has a submarine. Oh, no. It was in Pittsburgh. Yeah, you were at OMSI like 4 weeks ago? That's so cool. Dude, that's so cool. I freaking love Science Centers. Oh my god, that was like my favorite place as a kid, is going to the Science Center, and they had like one of those gigantic climbing things that you could climb up, and it like went up multiple stories. And it was so cool. Dude. I think there should be like climbing things for adults. Like climbing bungee gyms, you know what I mean? Jungle gyms. Cal, nice to see you! Yeah, Science Centers are so cool. We are blessed they exist. Yeah, science does rule. Science is freaking awesome, dude. Love it. So cool. Yeah, dude, the submarine there was really cool though. I loved it. And they have all kinds of cool stuff there too. Like all kinds of dinosaur stuff and everything. Next time you guys will go to the Science Center that you saw. Oh, really? You get the whole touch stingrays, stuff like that. I don't want to touch stingrays. My brand! I don't want to touch those stingrays. I wanna observe them from the ocean, or maybe not observe them so they're underwater. Okay, let me look away for a second. I break. This piece is cute though, I really like this, and Axel, thank you so much for sharing. Oh my god, Doopy is dreaming. He's moving his arms. It's so funny how he lays. Like not even a dog, he's like a little man. Alright, this is no critique, so we're gonna move on to the next one. Okay. Foxtrot. Okay, Foxtrot, I'm gonna show your work in progress, but we'll keep moving on because you're still working on this piece. We'll do that. This is awesome. It's coming along. I'm excited to see the full piece. I'm excited to see the full piece. I'm not gonna... let's see. So... taking notes and trying to shade for is a nightmare. It wouldn't be so bad if I could apply the stream. Okay. Okay, let's see. So... you have the Eye of a Fish left. Okay, alright. We'll talk about your piece then when we get to it. We'll keep moving down. Oh, Axel says, critique on the character design. Axel wants a critique on the character design of this, actually. Seals, my favorite water animal. They're so chunky. Yeah, become orb. Seals are amazing. Okay, hey Pop, are you still here? Do you have any critique about this character design? Because you, in particular, are like a master of character design. So maybe you would have, something to say about it? Let me see. So, character design-wise, I think it's pretty good. I like how the glasses are the same color of the sort of algae that's coming out of the hair. I think that's cool. The posing is interesting. It's like he's stuck in the confines of the canvas. What is that? Is it a seal? Oh, hold on, I have to watch this. Dude. Look at this seal. Oh, baby! Oh my god! They're just water dogs! They're puppy mermaids! Compilation of thick seals. Okay. Oh, I love them so much. I love them so much. I love seals. They're so cute. They're so cute. You can let the seal touch you, you can't touch them. Yeah, don't ever touch seals. I remember that, like, not long ago, this was, like, trending as, like, people were going up to seals on beaches, and they were, like, petting them, and it's, like, super stressful for them, and there was, like, this picture going around, or video, of a seal that lays next to a dog, and the reason why the seal laid next to the dog is because he was literally terrified, and the dog, he thought the dog was another seal, and they go near each other when they're scared. Yeah, don't hug wild animals. Let them exist and be themselves. And I was like, dude, it's so sad to see that though. Like people go like out of their way to get these pictures, but yeah, it's at the expense of the animal. You can't do that. Yeah, they can be dangerous. Yeah, seals could also probably bite your hand right off, dude. Their mouths are bigger than dogs, so I mean, they could probably take a big old chunk right out of you. Okay, so character design wise, I think it's really strong. I like it. I like the color choices. I think they're led well throughout the character. I like the third eye. That's interesting, and how the glasses is only over the third eye. That's pretty cool. It definitely has scientist vibes. I like it. I think it's good. It's good. I'd like to see more art of the character to kind of get a better idea of it. I like it a lot. I like the tail too. I think that's cool. I'm guessing it's an exotic character. Pretty sure. It looks like an exotic. I like the cartoonish proportions as well. Okay, let's see. Next piece. Hey, Brendan! A quick sketch of a sharky? Oh! Baby! Look at him! He's little baby! Look at the baby! Oh my god! Look at the baby! Yeah, water lighting is really good here. I like that. It looks like a 3D model. The shading and stuff looks like a 3D sort of thing. I like the expression a lot. I like that. Take care, enjoy your movie, Pretzel! Take care, take care! Someone got gored by a bison in Yellowstone a couple days ago? Yeah, because they go right up to them because people are just so ridiculous. People think that they like have every right to like impose on an animal's space, and it's just ridiculous, dude. They don't. Like, dude. Like, I could rant about this subject, but I'm not, because I was already spicy enough yesterday. I'm pretty subdued today, y'all. I'm subdued. I'm actually kind of sleepy today. Yeah, people with those social media photos will try and get selfies with bears. Dude, it's so ridiculous. Social media is like, has just like ruined society. I don't know. I can't be convinced of any other way. Like, I just don't understand, like, Facebook and this kind of stuff and Instagram and the Tide Pod Club and the likes and all of this crap, dude. Have you seen the bear selfie? No, I haven't seen the bear selfie. Is it safe to put up on stream? Is it a person getting eaten by a bear? Hey, what's up, Bank? How you doing? Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Wade! Hello! How are you? This drive-through nature reserves got out of her car, a tiger grabbed her. Dude, the drive-through nature reserves are kind of weird to me. I'm not gonna lie. The whole concept of them, it's safe, nothing happens. You wanna link it? The whole concept of the drive-through nature reserves are just kind of weird to me. I don't know. It's a showcase. People were walking through a trail and a bear approached them. Yeah, you feel icky about drive-through nature reserves? Yeah, it just feels like so weird that like people are driving their big gas-guzzling SUVs through like an animal's habitat, and the animals are now like getting used to cars, and it just doesn't feel. It doesn't feel like good to me. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, man. Like maybe just don't. Maybe just keep the cars away from the giraffes. You know? I'm feeling good, a little eepy, but I'm hearing queer and feeling like looking at her. Hell yeah, nice to see you. I'm also eepy. Look at this good boy. Look at this good boy. I love this shark. I love the brush at the top too. I like this piece, man. What the hell? This brings me great joy. This shark brings me great joy. Something about this is just everything, dude. I'm like, the more I look at this, the more I just want to. This is good serotonin for my brain, dude. I don't know. Something about this piece is just, it's just really doing it for me. It's making my brain feel happy. Warning, dumb. Okay, woman takes selfie with bear on hiking trail. And then wait, does she get bitten? Oh my god. No. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. He's about to bite that leg. Oh no, dude. No, no! Oh my god! Looks cute, but potentially dangerous. That bear is pretty chill, though. That bear gets chill as bear war. But you know what? This is sad that the bear is so not afraid of humans. The bear eventually wanders away, leaving the woman with, oh! It took a bite? Oh! Oh! Oh my god, dude. He was testing her, dude. This is like what, a 150-pound animal? Dude, this bear is bigger than me, probably. Dude, it thought about it. This bear thought about it. Look, he was like, he came back around. Look, he's like, I'm gonna leave. And he's like, wait, no, I have intrusive thoughts and I'm about to let them win. I want to take a bite out of this lady. And then he's like, what you got over here? How's that leg taste? And then he's grabbing at the legs. Oh my god! Dude, he thought about eating those legs. He said, look at those drumsticks. That is my dinner. Dude, this is ridiculous. This lady is, look at her face. She's like, no, bear, not today. Oh my god. You watched Coco Bear the other day? What's Coco Bear? Dude. This bear looks like a man. Look, he's like grabbing at her, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is crazy business. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to close that. That's the opposite of what you do. Alright, the shark's a good boy. Coco Bear. Can I say drugs on here? You just said drugs. Oh! Wait, the movie about the naughty bear. Oh, the Cocaine Bear movie. Yeah, yes, you can say the title of the movie. That's fine. I was like, Coco Bear, like, what are you talking about? We've talked about Cocaine Bear in the stream before. Take care, good luck on Blender Omni. I love to see what you're working on. I want to share it in Discord. Hey, what's up, Fire Ferret? How you doing? Look at this good boy. All right, next piece. That's by D. Brendan, this good boy. This good shark. The Cocoa Puffs bear. All right, you guys want to see a scary bear? You need to see, what rules have you broken? Brendan, I freaking love this shark. I just have a question for you since you're here in the chat. Dude, what is his name? What is his name? Can we name him? Can we all name the shark in the stream right now? Because I think this shark is a good boy and I think he deserves a name. I think his name is, he's a friendly name. Something like Walton. I think he's like a Walton the shark, dude. I'm gonna call him Walton. That's my headcanon for him now. Love him. Shoopy, like Doopy. Shoopy! A shark Doopy! That's so good. Walton is good too. Yeah, both of them. Walton Shoopy the third. Like it. Big Tony. That's a good one too, Slack. I like that. Good name. Okay, let's see. Sketch is up next. Walton the Waterman. That looks like a Janice to me. Could be a Janice. You're right. Maybe it's not a he. Maybe it's a she. Maybe her name's Janice. Who knows? Okay. Okay. Zombified Sonic drowning in water. Okay. Is this like a creepypasta? Zombified Sonic? Wait, I'm sorry, I'm just taking this in. That's not yours though. Can I show this on stream? Can I get a mod to preview this? I know I haven't shown this yet. Can you mods check Community Art Showcase and tell me what you think about this? This is from Sketch. It's the one that's spoiler tagged. It's a zombified Sonic drowning chained to the bottom of the ocean. I mean, I can probably show it, but it might be a little much, dude. It might be a little much for the stream. All the uni files corrupted for your backup? Oh no! Okay. Obo says it's cool. Brett, do you see the Sonic? Do you guys think the Sonic? Brett says eh. That's not bad. Okay. Does the drowning Sonic music play? Alright, this is, alright, I'll show this then, but it's a little bit extra, dude. Alright. This is a little extra. Okay, so we have here a zombified drowning Sonic. And Sync is an EXE who doesn't, this is the artist statement. Okay, the lore is taken from the Game Banana page. I have no idea what this is. Extra for submarine. Sync is an EXE. I'm not gonna read this in a voice. It doesn't follow the typical standards the average EXE comes down to. I don't know what the hell an EXE is. Can someone explain this to me? He's not corrupted or possessed by something. He's simply just a Sonic who got caught up in a series of unfortunate circumstances. Is the artist here? Like, can someone explain to me why? Why does your chosen subject, a drowning zombie Sonic, chained to the bottom of the ocean? I just don't understand. That's such a weirdly specific thing to draw. He's zombified Sonic trapped in a never-ending state of pain, suffering, and loneliness. Jesus. Okay. Go to the next one. This is much better. Okay. Not that, sorry, I didn't mean better as in that piece was bad. It's just a very niche subject matter. I think that's usually how the stories go. Okay, I think if we do like a horror themed showcase, I think it's fine to submit stuff like that. There's lore. Sonic.exe is a scary story told by internet nerds. Okay, I think if, overall, I think if we do like a horror theme, I love horror, you guys know, I draw gore, I draw horror and all that stuff, but, I think like, in some like kind of horror elements and gory stuff is fine, but I want to say, I want to keep the submissions like not completely over the top. Like maybe not have the pain and suffering of a character being the focus of a piece that for the community art showcase. I think it's just a little bit, it's a little over the top. So for the future sketch, I think just maybe a slightly different direction for that type of stuff will be good. I don't understand the creepypasta. I've never read it, so to me, I don't understand. That's the reason why. Thank you, thank you. I don't understand the Sonic.exe suffering chained to the bottom of the ocean creepypasta. I would stay and talk on the piece more, but I think it's. Let's just move on to the next piece. Okay, this is Andy's piece. Anyways, critique requested. All right, hell yeah, we finally got a critique. Let's go. Move this down. Okay. Andy says, probably the most complicated piece I've done, but I'm happy with what I was able to do with this. Andy, you have grown so much as an artist, and I am really excited to see you tackle this piece because I can tell that this is a very complicated piece. This is complicated in a lot of ways. I think you've done a few things that you have not done before with this piece. Number one, the pose is something I haven't seen you do. And the angle in particular, kind of this top-down sort of angle looking into the pool. And sort of having the character like with cross-legged. I haven't seen you do like a sitting pose, I think. So it's really cool to see you try that. Another thing that I'm interested in that I haven't seen you do yet is the water. So you sort of have the water, and you did it neatly here where you have like an overlay layer sort of coloring in the bottom half of the character. And you also, I see like these little kind of lines here to show, I guess, like waves or ripples of the water. So it's just really exciting to see you tackle this. Yeah, getting much better in the 3D. Yeah, exactly. Andy, I'm seeing your kind of spatial awareness is improving a lot as an artist. Like you being able to visualize these spaces and draw these things. Later we will play a game based in the underworld. We will slay monsters in the goriest fashion. Alright, Hobo has a point. You're right. You're right. That's true. That's true. I do play some creepy games. It's true. I was playing some creepy games yesterday. That hunting game was fun. I really liked that one. That was spooky. That ended up, I liked the final boss fight. It was pretty cool. I got a lot of help with the foreshortening the legs. Yeah, right on. Okay, so, you know, I have a question for you, Annie, since you're here in the chat. Do you usually use a photo reference for things? Do you usually draw from reference, or do you draw from your mind's eye? Because I think, like, photo references help a lot with complicated poses like this, right? So, but that's just like a general question to you, is if you ever look at those, or if you're drawing mostly from, just from like your imagination. There's no right or wrong answer. Okay, use a reference for pose. Okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, definitely I always, you did like sort of freehand. Okay. So like, sometimes whenever I compile references, like one thing that I'll do is I will take a few different photos. Yeah, references is not cheating. I don't know, whoever perpetuated that idea is like so silly, because using references is an important part as a visual artist. It's an important part of a skill set too. Being able to look at something and interpret it and to recreate it in your chosen medium is a very important skill set. Referenced. Why is enter so close to delete? I don't know, you got a small keyboard, Foxtron. So I think with the critique in this piece, I really like how you're doing the shading. I like how the shading is bold here, and you have this kind of the sun coming at this angle, and I think like this is really cool because you are now you're thinking about the direction of the light source in your pieces, Annie, which is really, really cool. And I know that we talked a lot about shading, and you have been improving on that a lot, so that's really, really awesome to see. I especially like how you did this here. I like how you did these big bold shading pieces as well. One thing I think that is tricky is, well, two things. One would be like grass texture, right? And then the second thing that would be tricky is like water texture. So drawing water is a finicky thing. As a digital artist, we have a lot of shortcuts that we could employ to help us with those. However, I do think that like before we go and employ shortcuts, things like water surface brushes and all that stuff, I think it's important to understand like how water works and how it looks and all that stuff. Let me go into Psy for a second and show you something, because I think that this will help a little bit. Okay, so here we have the piece. Okay. Is it okay if I do a little demo, Andy, on top of your piece to kind of demo like water texture? Because this is a good example piece, I think, for that. But I don't want to do that without your permission. I feel that that would be rude to do that without permission. Go ahead. Okay, cool. Thank you, thank you. Let me... Tablet. Clean. Here we go. Water is cold though. Water cold though. Okay. So this, when we draw water, one thing that I like to do is have, let me make like a little bit of, like a little thing up here. So like the three elements of the water, right? We think of like a middle layer, base color, okay? Trying to break this down into like kind of layers for you guys. We think of like a top, shiny, and this shows the waves, okay? And then we think of like a bottom layer, bottom, shadow, depths. Okay, I'm trying to like break down water into three like layers for you guys. So what I would do, so right now is what we have is we have like down here, what's below is the bottom layer. We have the middle layer, which is kind of right here covering up the character. And what I think this piece needs on top is a kind of like a top layer, like a shine layer. So what I would do here is I would like kind of put a layer, add it on top, and then kind of add these sort of like forms. And now when you're making like water forms, like a lot of times I just do like sort of forms like this, you know, and if you look up like water brushes and stuff, you get sort of similar effects with this type of thing. But this is just like kind of one way to sort of add like a little bit of like water surface sort of ripples, you know. Another thing would be to do a lighter color here, wrap it around the body, and then kind of show ripples coming out from the body depending on how much motion the character's having. So like if the character is having some movement or there's some kind of ripples coming from the character, we would have these things sort of come outward from them, right? And sort of the same fashion that you're doing here with these, but I would make these like a little bit of a lighter color, sort of like I use like the shine layer, or like you could use add glow if you're in Clip Studio. What the hell is this music? Hold on. There we go. Our water music for the playlist. Yeah, and just start the ripples on dark lines. Yeah, and like yeah, you start with the ripples and dark lines, and then you can do stuff like that too. You can experiment with different colors and sort of different like layers basically of ripples. And I think one of the best things to do is really look up a picture of like what the kind of photo excuse me, reference material I would look up is like pool water surface texture on Google, and then I would go and look up how these look, right? So swimming pool water surface texture. So you see here they got the white lines are sort of in these like sort of shapes, and then you have like the blue underneath, and you know, even here you can see darker blue where at the bottom. But this is just to give you an idea. Like this kind of shows you what a pool water surface is gonna look like, right? You know, right here is a little bit different, but this is water shining from an angle, and you can still see these ripples are still here. It depends on how the light catches, right? So if they are like this is like top down. This is like a top down shot. And then if they're like this is to the side. So really, when you think of these ripples, it's really all an illusion. It depends on how the water catches, or the light catches the water. The water catches the light, sorry. That's what I mean. And there are brushes that do this kind of thing. And you can even take, if you want to be super, and I've done this before. Alright, I will admit it, but this is what you can do. You take a big old texture like this, you take this sort of picture, you know, you copy it, copy image, right? And then you go back into your thing. And then you paste it. And then you just kind of slap it on here. Like bam, dude. Obviously you want to get it at like an angle so it looks like, you know. But yeah, and then you got your water texture here. And then what you can do is sort of erase it where it needs to be erased. You can do things like set it to different effects and, you know, I mean, whatever. Like, this is now, like, I'm not advocating you guys to just like take pictures of this, but if you want to use this as like a learning tool too, like you can grab this and put it on your thing, and then now you can see easily where the water ripples are. Artist cheat code, exactly. But all of these kind of processes, taking photos and incorporating them in your art, and then like kind of playing with sliders and understanding how ripples work and the surface tension of water, like these are all parts of the learning process. Don't be ashamed to do these things. And for real talk. Don't be ashamed to do things like that, because that will help you better visualize your art and better understand like how to attack these different problems that come up that you gotta solve. Then I would make, like, if this was mine, I would make the water like a little more blue. There you go. Then I would take this and, you know, make it a little bit darker there, and like that, and make it a little bit lighter at the top, and, you know, play with that. You know what I mean? Yeah, shadow on the pool floor. Yes, there should be a shadow on the pool floor. You are correct. I would take a multiply layer, and I would make it sort of a darker color. I would take a soft brush, and I would sort of play with that there. I mean, I'm just kind of roughing this in because it doesn't need to be perfect, but make it a little bit less dark. You know, stuff like that. There you go. Yeah, be careful about images that are copyright. Yes! That is true. If you can take the photo yourself, it's always good. Don't be afraid to look it up online, though. Yes, that's true. And if you do source stuff from online, if it is for personal use, you're fine. No one's gonna come after you. However, if you are selling your work, so if you're sourcing work from the internet and then you are selling it as a commercial use product, that can be an issue. And if it's something minor, make sure that you are heavily modifying it. And when in doubt, just don't do it. If you're looking at a piece, something that you want to use, and you're not sure if you should, and it's like, say, I'm making a new, I don't know, a t-shirt line that I want to sell, or a new kind of product, yeah, when in doubt, don't do it. Wait, what's up with my pressure sensitivity? Do I not have pressure sensitivity? Is something wrong? No, I do. It's just acting goofy. The shadow underneath the armpit, since the sun is above. Yeah, right here. Yep. And I would also add some shadows on the ground to show that the arm is sort of laying over the ground there, you know? Another thing that I think I would do, we're talking about grass, right? And this is a whole nother bit here, but grass, we can also break down grass into layers, right? So we make the bottom layer like our base, basically the bottom. Think of grass like fur. Think of grass like fur. It's pretty much the same thing. And then you have sort of maybe like blades sticking out. Maybe they're like varying in size. And it really, like, you can treat it pretty much like fur. You can have it a little more spacious. You don't have to draw every blade of grass, but you know, if you just draw a few, then I think it makes a difference. Like, boom. Like, this is it right here. Just draw a couple of these, and then you can take another lighter color if you would like. Lawn is just a plant rug, and you can even do a little bit of detail on the blades of grass, but you really don't need to. Let's be honest. Simplicity is the name of the game. That can be the whole thing, you know? But I think right here with these ones, because this line here is such a hard line, this looks a little bit like a shape, right? So I think, like, by taking this and applying these shapes, just like over here, as the grass, excuse me, I can't talk today. As the grass gets further away from you, it gets smaller. The brush size gets smaller, and then as it gets closer, the brush size gets bigger. Yeah, of course, Andy. I enjoy helping you, and I enjoy working with you, because I know that you are really serious about your art learning journey, and you have come so far. I'm so proud of you. So I'm super honored to kind of help with mentorship. So anytime you need help or anytime you have questions, you're always welcome to ask. And I love that you submit for these showcases, because I love talking about them and going through critique and all that good stuff, you know? Burrito! What's up? How you doing? Okay. The next piece. All right, JB. I mean, Bear did not show up, so let me wheel back around to show Bear's piece, because I know that they might watch the VOD later, and I do want to showcase their piece and talk about it because I think it's very interesting. Sorry, not you, King Bear. Other Bear. You Bear. I was lurking. What? Yeah, you're working on your blender, right? How's it coming? Okay, so this is critique requested. This is by Jubear. Jubear says, IDK. I cleaned glass, sprayed water on it, took pictures, made a GIF. I don't work with GIFs enough to know. I don't work with GIFs enough to know how to work with them, and I'm not gonna bother trying to cut things out with the reflections. And like, so yeah, so this is really cool. This is, I think, one of the coolest, this is one of the coolest pieces I think I've seen. And I know that, sorry, is the music too loud for you guys? I can never tell if it's too loud. Jubear does a lot of multimedia, mixed media sort of stuff and stuff involving photography. And I think one of the coolest things about their work is that whenever they're doing their pieces, they are considering the process, and they really tackle their process in the way that I think like a traditional film photographer would, not like a digital photographer, but they really are tied into the process of the work in a very meaningful way, which is really cool. Like, I think the process of creating this piece by cleaning glass, spraying water on it, and taking pictures is really cool. I think this is really cool, guys. I'm gonna tell you else why I think this is cool. So another thing that I think is really cool about this is that I think that Bear could have easily stopped at a single picture, but they decided to try and create a series of pictures and put them together digitally to create a moving animation, and using that sort of slight shimmer and movement to emulate the sensation of being underwater. And I think this is a really creative way to tackle the prompt that I feel is very strong. Like, this is genuinely cool, dude. Like, if this was my student, if I was teaching like a class and one of my students showed up with this, I would be freaking ecstatic, because I think this is awesome. I think this is really, really cool. I would not expect anyone to think of something so outside of the box and so dynamic and hands-on with the process. I think that's very, very neat. So another thing that I think is really strong about this piece as well is this, yeah, I feel like he's about to give me a quest. I know, right? I feel like this is like a wizard. And I think the composition is really strong, right? So we have a fence post here, like it looks like a deck fence. We have like a bit of a red and a white of the roof of the house there. We have this kind of like, I don't know, just beautiful colors here. And it almost looks like an oil painting, right? Don't you think this looks like an oil painting? Where do I find the prompts for the week? They're under the, they're in the Discord. And this week's prompt is underwater. And they're always in the art community art showcase room. Oh, 1 second, hang on. Okay. So I think that this composition, I'm gonna zoom out a bit so you guys can see sort of the whole thing. I think that this composition really makes me feel like the sensation of looking at an oil painting, like an old oil painting, but also the feeling of it moving and shifting, or maybe my perception changing. And it's a really interesting piece. Like, I really like this piece. I think that the colors and the sheet behind the character, everything looks so painterly and interesting that, I don't know, this is just really cool. Like, it looks like a moving painting to me. This is really, really neat. I do love the composition. I think the red of the house here matches the red of this like staff really well. The character being so ambiguous, you can't see the face with like a hood up. It is so neat. I love the costuming. Refresh. Refreshing. Stream is so delayed. Oh yeah, you gotta refresh the stream. Sorry if the stream is delayed. I don't know if it's my internet. My internet was acting up earlier today though. I want to zoom in and kind of scroll down and look through this piece. So, like, this is just so cool. This is like something I feel like I would see in like an art exhibition for multimedia work. I really think that this is cool. And I almost wonder like how this type of piece could be pushed further, or how maybe like a series of work like this could be applied. Every time I see Jubear submit work to the showcases, I'm serious, like every week, I feel like they belong in like a gallery, or they belong in like an art program somewhere, because Bear thinks about things like a true conceptual artist. It's really interesting. It's really, really cool to see. Genuinely, like, this is really cool, dude. I really like this a lot. This is really neat. Critique-wise, does anyone else? I've been yapping about this piece for a while. Does anyone else have anything else you'd like to say about the piece? Critique-wise, the only thing I noticed is this weird white line that appears in some of the animation frames. So I don't know what's causing the white frame, but that is distracting from the overall, I think, intention of the art and the effect. I think that this is a software issue probably of what Bear's working with here, but I don't know what's causing the white line to appear on the right side, but that would be the only real critique that I could have. I also think that this effect of putting water on glass and then shooting the photo through it is an interesting way to work with kind of the limitations of the phone camera that you're working with. Like, I know that we've talked in the past that a lot of us here, we've said, like, you know, like, your work is really good, and you know, Bear's a really strong photographer. They could benefit from a better camera, more quality. And this is an interesting way to kind of like create an art piece where the quality isn't, the total outcome and effect of the art piece isn't conditional on the quality entirely of the camera lens. So I think that's actually really interesting, and it would be cool to see this sort of thing applied further. I think this is really neat. I think also the fact that the effects are practical and not digital is very cool. I really like that a lot. And once again, I think that ties into the artist's ability to really be engaged with the process of their work in a very tangible and physical way. And I think that really shows through to the passion of the piece at the end. Hey, Panubra, how are you doing? Listen to me talking about this art piece like a real art person. Listen to me talk about it. Hi, Panubra, how are you? Anyway, Jubear, I hope that you catch this VOD. I hope that you catch this VOD because I really like this piece a lot, and I'll poke you about it on Discord. So, what is this? Like 2 hours in, a little bit under? Okay. I know where to tell you to time stop it. I'm a real art person? No. Okay. Hey guys, I submitted a piece this week.
Look with your special eyes.
I submitted a piece this week, yo, and I want critique on it. I want critique on this piece. This is mine. And I finally decided that I should be also engaging in the critique as well. I can't just be critiquing other people's work and not having my own work critiqued. Oh my god, the way the dogs are sleeping. Soupy, you're like 2/3 of your body is your head, dude. Face. Thanks for the eye break. Okay, so I think, Pup, yeah, hit me with it. The hue shifting background would be more, to be more bluish to contribute to underwater feel to be good. Okay, subtle dark gradient in the photo. Oh, wait, are you talking about this piece? Oh, the photo, okay. Is it too late? No, you can go ahead and submit a piece, if you would like. Post it in the art showcase room. Okay, let's see, a subtle dark gradient on the photo that goes from the bottom up can add to the mystery. Okay, hue shifting the background to more bluish to contribute to underwater feel be better. Yeah, I think if we're going for an underwater look, you could experiment with that, Pup. Yeah, for sure. I kind of, yeah, I see that the colors have not been altered too much, probably from the original photograph. In some ways, I don't mind it, but that would be cool to see how it would look, Pup. Yeah. Because then you could see how it might look and it might change the intention of the piece or the atmosphere of the piece. See that? Okay. Okay, so this is my piece here. Okay, I have the dolphin look a little wonky. All right, so tell me, like, what about it do you think doesn't work and why? So we're gonna, when we go into critique Panoober, we try to do, like, constructive criticism. So, like, if we pull up a piece and we're like, I don't really like how the arm looks, or like, that arm looks kind of weird. But part of engaging in, yeah, it's an honor. Part of engaging in critique and of an art piece is open to everybody. You don't have to be an artist to engage in it, but part of it is learning how to talk critically about art. So we're understanding it, when we say something that looks wonky, and this is also applicable to you guys who are art commissioners, because if you learn how to describe, if an artist does something for you and you're like, you want something changed, and you're like, hey, this looks wonky, sometimes artists can be like, I don't understand what that means. But if you explain, like, hey, I think, can we tilt this to this angle or do this or whatever, and you have a better way of describing it, then it's gonna be helpful, you know what I mean? Yeah, left eye looks like it should be raised through the perspective of the dolphin's head. Yeah, so wait, this left eye looks like it's been doubled. Yeah, I think like this sort of pixel being here, I actually would agree with you. What the hell is this? No, Noki Bay, I like Noki Bay. I'm gonna zoom into this. Yeah, so, I think with pixel art, I think I have this one color connecting this area, and I think this does lead for some confusion. I think what I should have done, because I really didn't too much limit my colors, like I should have applied this, probably this darker blue, and I probably should have maybe done some anti-aliasing sort of around here, you know, and then that would have helped maybe differentiate the eye, because I do think that that looks like there's 3 eyes, or it looks a little bit visually confusing, you know, right there. The left eye should be raised a pixel. Yeah, maybe with the angle, the left eye should be raised up, so it's more diagonal instead of like that. Yeah, I could see how that, yeah. It looks more like a land weasel. Well, that's kind of tricky. This was, that's a tricky thing about pixel art. I'm trying to think of what size canvas this was. It was pretty small. I think this was 80 by 80, I think. So I had a hard time trying to figure out how to add all the details of the otter and make them look like an otter within the constraints of the canvas size, right? That's a tricky thing with a pixel art. So maybe if I added, because right here I just had 2 eyes. So maybe if like I added a nose here, I think, and maybe like an underbelly color, like just a little bit of like a white sort of there, and maybe raise the eyes up. I think that might have helped, a little bit of underbelly right there. That might have helped differentiate it from a weasel to make it an otter, you know? Kitsuna! Thank you, art is beautiful, love, limited palette. I'm a bit confused about the otter's face though. Yeah! I thought they were looking at us, but the ears don't fit the perspective. I think these are the eyes. I think I made these 2 as the eyes and these are the ears. But I do think that it is confusing. I don't think I added a nose or a mouth or anything. So I think if I redid this, what I would do is put the eyes up here, have a nose here, and then have a little bit of a, like an underbelly color, like an otter would. Opens maw, emits gay and stereo. Hi, Sovereign, how you doing? I thought those 3 dark dots were the eyes plus nose. Where? 1, 2, 3. Oh! Oh my god, I see it now! Oh. Okay. It does look like the otter's looking up at you now. I did not notice that. See, these are like, this is why I should be submitting my art every week for critique. Because I feel like it's really helpful because it actually makes you think about things. And something with my pixel art is something I'm still learning and improving on. So that's really helpful to know. Yeah, I wasn't thinking really too much about the placement of this black pixel. But with pixel art, sometimes even 1 pixel that you might not think about. Because in your mind as an artist, you're like, oh, these are the eyes. This is what this looks like. But it doesn't look the same to other people. Same thing with this eye. This looks like it could be 2 different eyes or 3 eyes, you know? Yeah, no, I didn't think about that. That does look weird. It does look like the otter's looking up at you now. Okay, so I see that now. Yeah, this shouldn't even be there. These are the eyes right here, and it's looking that way, but it doesn't look like that at all. I think if this dark pixel was the same color as that, then I think it would look a little bit better. For sure. Yeah, and I think if the otter had some underbelly coating, that would make it look like an otter. Yeah. Shadow beneath him will make the light direction more apparent. Yeah, you think like I think one of the issues is, yeah, Katsuna, exactly. I think one of the biggest issues with this piece is that it's unclear as to whether or not the characters are jumping over the water or if they're underwater. And I think when I drew it, I intended them to be underwater. But the way that this part in particular is handled, it looks like the dolphin's jumping out of the water, and it also looks like the otter might be skating on the water. So it really doesn't look clear as to whether or not they're under or over. Also with this background here, like this looks like the surface of a water. It was supposed to be the surface from below looking up, but it looks a little bit like it's above. So I don't know if I succeeded in it looking like it's underwater because of that. I think it could be clouds. You're right, it could be too. It could be the skyline. And that's the thing with pixel art too, is like it's hard to make it, it's easy to make things look ambiguous. Like when you scroll out, I think it still looks like they're over the water. Yeah, shadow would help with perspective for sure, yeah. Yeah, I think that I was not ambitious and bold enough with my shadows. Like, and I think this is comes with inexperience of pixel art and the medium, but you can kind of see that like the shade of this blue and this blue, they're very similar, they're almost the same. Like, I don't think I was bold enough with the shadow placement. I think I sort of became a bit like I showed the shape of the fin here, and then this tail goes down, which also kind of adds to the strange sensation of, are they over water or underwater? Thank you. But I do think that, yeah, I think I wasn't bold enough with the shadows, and if I did this again, I'd probably do a different shape of the dolphin. Like, I'd probably have the dolphin with the tail outwards to clearly show they're underwater, and I'd probably have the otter interacting more with the dolphin, like maybe swimming underneath a flipper to show that they're together. Yeah, it does. It does. A 45-degree top down. I actually agree with you, Firefruit. It does look like that. Yeah, light blue spots on the dolphin are reflections. Yeah. Yeah, God rays. Yeah. I think having stuff like that would make a difference. I also, if I would add a critique to this piece, I don't like the dithering. I think that the dithering is almost unnecessarily busy, and I think that because there's this kind of dithering here, you wonder why is this here when it creates this sort of texture. No other place in the piece has the dithering like that. So this is something that I've learned, and I've grown to go away from dithering a little bit as a pixel artist, because I found that overuse of dithering is like, I don't know, it feels like a little bit of a crutch to me in shading. But I've moved away from dithering, so if I redid this piece, I would not do the dithering. I would just do like a solid color and then another gradient color in between, you know. I do like the colors that were picked here. I like the color choices of these sort of like green and the blue together in the background. The colors feel very oceanic to me, so I do like that. Although I think that the color of the otter and the dolphin seem very literal to the animals, and they once again don't feel like they're underwater, because the otter is so brown, and you know, it shouldn't be that brown if it's covered in water, right? So I think that if the otter was more of a bluish, then I think that would be more successful in showing that it's underwater too. Yeah, find any little graphic system limitations you like and pick that for being more strict. I think that's a really good idea, Sippy. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this Twitter pixel challenge where I'm gonna tweet out a thing, and if you guys add likes to it, that's how many size I make the canvas. So I'm gonna try that. You can add like shadow of the water in the back of the dolphin. Yeah, the depth of being underwater. Yeah. You got no hard shadows underwater, which is tricky. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, maybe I'll do the canvas size challenge on Twitter, and then whatever I get with that, I'll try and redraw this piece. Then we can bring it up for another critique, because that would be cool. I need to do more stuff like this. I need to have my own work and critiqued, and I need to work on improvement too. I think I might submit some of my 3D art for critique too. I might start submitting some models that I work on. Anyway, there we go. Thank you for the critique, y'all. Thank you. I actually really appreciate that. Oh my god! Popsicle! Holy my moly, you guys are gonna be blown away by this. Look at this. Oh my god. so good! Dude! Holy shit! Oh my god, is that an Alola Mola? I love Alola Mola. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, hold on. Let me zoom out a bit. This is amazing. Yeah, it looks like some straight up card art. Yeah, Popsicle's super talented. They're a very, very, very talented artist. And they're a hard worker too. So it's skill, it's talent, it's hard work all together. Yeah, this looks like a straight up like official card art, dude. This looks absolutely incredible. I love the way that you've applied the paint. Pop, please remind me. And hi Leaf, how you doing? Popsicle, are you here? If you're here, can you remind me? Oh, look at that face. Do you work in Procreate? Or are you in Clip Studio? You're here? I can't remember. I think you work in Procreate, right? You work 100% in Clip? Okay. Okay, then I messed that up. This looks so smooth. So do this in Clip looks totally wild to me. Okay. Wow. So can you explain a little bit of your process for a piece like this? 'Cause I'm interested to hear about your process. Now, like roughly like what is your like layering process? Like if I were to tackle a piece like this, I'd probably tackle it in maybe 3 layers. The background, character, roughs, and lighting. But then I might merge it all and just work on it as a painting, a single layer painting. Oh my god, he's gonna hot dog! I love how you did the eyes here. I love that so much. Oh my god, you got Kyogre in the background. You got Team Rocket Magikarp. Dude, that is so good. You got a Vaporeon back there, a little fishy in its mouth. This is so cool. I love how you do the different textures. What is that one? These are Remarads, right? Well, what is that? I don't recognize that one. Is that a Pokemon? Is that a Pokemon? I don't remember that. Okay, what's up with this dolphin? What is this dolphin? Is that a Pokemon? Is that a new one? I love the different hardness layers of brushes that you choose. And I love the texture on their Alola Mola here. Okay, so every character or set of characters in their own layer. The background split in different sections. Sky, clouds, water. Okay. Tatsugiri is the orange. For Finizen is the dolphin. Oh, okay. Okay, so these are some new Pokemon that I don't know. Alright. So, every character is in their own layer. Okay, interesting. Maybe I should try experimenting painting with that. This is really interesting, and I think one thing that I like a lot about this, I think one of the strongest qualities of your work, Pop, is that your work is not, it's not fearful. What do I mean when I say that? It's not self-conscious. That's what I'm looking for. Like, you are bold with your brushstrokes, you are bold with experimenting and letting yourself experiment. You allow yourself space on your painting to have small imperfections that I think end up adding to the piece and enhancing the physicality and texture of it. I love the experimentation in this piece. I think it's extremely strong. Like, I think that the way that you have, like, this brush is a very hard edge brush here, you know, like you can see the pixels, and then right next to it you have a softer brush, and you know what? I think that's freaking amazing. That's incredible. I love how you did that. And I love how everything about this piece feels fun and exciting to look at. There's so many things going on and so many details, and even just like an area with just like this grass here, this algae, seagrass is incredibly engaging to look at. And going into the characters and how they're rendered, I think the love discs are like a great example of how you're rendering with the shading here. I mean, you were working with, it looks like they are doing a soft brush, a hard brush, a paint heavy brush, a textured brush up here, a little bit of a shine layer, maybe with some Gaussian blur, maybe like a bloom, effect happening right there, a little multicolor blue effect happening right there. So there's a lot even happening in one simple character just shaped like this that makes them feel very tactile, very physical. Makes them feel, oh, hiccups, excuse me, makes them really feel like they're part of the world, right? You know, you have this Magikarp is rendered totally differently than the seagrass in front of it, and I actually think that the experimentation is part of what makes the piece so engaging and so much fun to look at. Is that no matter where you look at on the piece, there's always something really, really exciting to be seen here. Holy crap, this is so good, dude. Okay, and then it looks like there's another new Pokemon. Oh my god, Wingull! This is very inspiring. I love this. Wow, I love how you did the water splashes here. I love that so much. And then what is this? What is this Pokemon? What is that one? Is that Basculin? Is that one of the new ones too? I can't believe there's finally a dolphin Pokemon I don't even play anymore, dude. I've waited all this time for a dolphin Pokemon. Now I don't even care anymore. It's so sad. I like this guy. He's cute. I love how you did the eyes. The darker color, the bottom color has this color, and then that's that. I like that a lot. That's Aracuda. If there's anything you want to critique, I want to improve. You see the thing? Yeah, I did see the thing where ChatGPT, a lawyer used ChatGPT to pull up case references material in their research. Manuber, did you see about that? Because you're a paralegal, so I'm actually curious if you heard about that. And they found out that ChatGPT was pulling up cases that never existed. That lawyer honestly should lose their license to practice. I think that that is shameful. Like, for real, like, they should lose their license. Because that's just so inappropriate, dude. You can't play with people's lives and the justice system using a freaking AI that is not even, it's not even accurate. Okay, what do we got going on down here? Hold on, I'm still looking at this piece. There's so much going on. I love how this is rendered. So this Mantike here, if this is a Mantike, I think, is this all one layer? This is like kind of painted. You have like kind of a painted layer here. Is this what I'm talking about? Is like, and this is something that I struggle with, Pup, that I like looking at in your art. When you zoom out of this piece, everything looks super perfect, right? Everything looks super, super perfect. You're like, wow, everything's perfect. But then when you zoom in, you realize that really what this piece is it's beautifully and it's painted, right? It's not like you meticulously lined everything and made sure all the lines were perfectly straight. And I'm guilty of doing that. And sometimes I'll sit there and I'll redraw an eye over and over again. And right here, you painted this eye in, and you were okay that the colors were, you know, out of the bounds. And I think that's a strength. And that I want to learn from this piece, because like sometimes I get so hung up on perfections. When you zoom out, you don't notice that. And in fact, the way that the paint is applied adds to the personality of the piece and the joy that you get looking at it. Like it's so tactile. You know? Yeah, paneling marks and chaos. Exactly, it enhances the feel. It totally does. And there's a Lugia. Yeah, that's really cool. I like that. The movement of everything looks really good too. Who is this Pokemon? I don't recognize this one. Who is that? Is this one's new too? I don't know that one. I know, dogs. I'll feed you in a second. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I'm not being kind. I'm being objective. I'm being really just like earnest and open about talking about this piece. It's really, really, really strong. It's a great piece. There's a lot of energy in the rendering. It looks, it works excellently for the vibes and colors of composition. Yeah. Yeah, I really do like that. I really like, so how many layers are you working with? And I'm actually also curious. Oh my god. That's so good, dude. He's got a Christmas sweater on. Oh my god. That's really cute. Okay, so my other question I had for you, Popsicle, is when you drew this piece, some of the creatures look like they were drawn in a different canvas and put in. Like maybe the Kyogre, the Magikarp might. Were they all drawn in the same canvas? Okay, it's got about 60, it merged down to 15 or so. How does your computer handle so many layers? My Clip Studio feels like it's gonna implode when I'm only working in 3 layers, dude. Also, what size is your canvas? You might have a better computer than I do, you probably do. I don't know, I need to like upgrade. They're all on the same canvas. Okay, cool, that's really cool. I'm trying to think of critique. The bottom of the piece is the strongest to me. I just love the bottom of the piece. Love the colors and the activity and everything happening there. Love it. 10,000 pixels, 300 DPI. Okay. Yeah, okay, so the Mantike right here, and you have the Mantine here, the Fanfi. Yeah, I like that. I like the balloon Pikachu up there too, that's really cute. Really, really nice. I love how you did the sky. Really love how you did the sky there. Really like that. You're an expert painter. Have you ever worked in oil paints, huh? Or acrylics? Cause like, you have a painter's hand for this kind of thing, you know? This is really, really great. I love this a lot. I'm trying to think of critique for the piece in earnest. Let me zoom out. I mean, it looks like a professional card art. And I think there's so much going on in the piece that I think adding more would be just pointless. You know what I mean? Because there's already so much going on. Wait, Rack, did you see in the sky by the sun? Yeah, the Lugia is really cool. I saw the Lugia up there, yeah. I think the only thing I can think of is maybe right here. I actually kind of like that there's an empty space though. I don't think I would add anything else here. Because you already have the Wingulls over here. I kind of like that the composition, the Lolo Mole is looking up, it leads you to the Mantike. He's looking up at the Wingull. The Wingull's wing wraps around here, leads you to the Manatee or whatever this thing's called. And then the wings kind of wrap around like this. The whole piece wraps you back around so well and so effectively compositionally like that. I think the composition is very strong. Did you sketch it all together or did you kind of like add things as you go? I need to do a piece like this. I need to do like an underwater thing. Even my son loves it so much, he hopes someday he'll be that good. Oh, that's so cool! Aww! He does his own little paint custom Pokemon cards. Kevin! Isn't this cool, dude? I hope I'm this good one day too, bro. I feel it. Yeah, the piece wraps around so well, it's giving me a hug. I know, I know. And you know what's amazing is it just gets better when you zoom in, dude. Like, there's just so many different effects and so many things happening. It's so cool. Dude, I love this. I would hang this up in my room. I love it. Yeah, originally just about 5 Pokemon. I wanted to fill in more space. I got more and more ideas, so it was gradual. How long did this piece take you, roughly? It's incredible. It's so cool. The only weird thing I can think of is like maybe the Vaporeon looks big. This is, I'm really trying. I'm pulling at straws here trying to critique this piece, but I think it's perfect. But one thing I think of is that the Team Rocket submarine looks like it's in front of the Vaporeon, but the Vaporeon is more in focus, which makes him look bigger, or maybe makes him look smaller. I don't know. I can't tell. I cannot tell. Hey, $70 to $100 for a print? I don't think Pup would charge you $70 or $100 for a print. They probably charge a lot less than that. That's like, I mean, I don't know what people sell prints at, because I don't sell prints. Perspectives Harks evaluate how a giant submarine looks next to a dog-sized Eevee. Yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean, yeah. I mean, honestly, Pup, I'm grasping at straws to give you a critique and honest, not just gush about the piece, because it's incredible. Love the texture of the waves and everything. Love that. 45 hours, huh? That's amazing. Wow. So impressed. So impressed, dude. So freaking impressed. The waves are my favorite. Oh, they're so good, dude. This is amazing. This is absolutely incredible. Yeah, so crunchy, I want to eat it. I want to eat it! Nom 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 nom. I know, I'm impressed it was only 45 hours, honestly. I have a hard time. Needs more cowbell. Oh my god, I love the pink highlights on the Fanfi. Is it Fanfi or a Mantine? I don't know what this thing is. I think my brain is now, I have like subconsciously and consciously like moved past Pokemon because I couldn't stand the new game so much that I'm now freeing up brain space and I'm forgetting the names of old Pokemon. And it's kind of funny, but also kind of sad because I literally used to know every single Pokemon, not only each one, but like all their EVs, IVs, stats, movesets, egg groups. And now I'm like, what is this? A Mantine? Fanfi? Manatime? Whatever, dude. Let me something on Discord just for funny. It's how the colors look underwater depending on how deep. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. Okay, just below surface, just below surface. Just below surface. Okay. And then 10 feet deep, 25 feet deep. Wow, it changes the way colors work. Holy crap. 155 feet, 75 feet. Okay, this is amazing. I really like that. That's the best advertisement for the newer Pokemon. It really is. This is actually so helpful. This is super, super helpful. I've never seen anything like this. Thank you so much for sharing. Dude, look at how the red just disappears. Isn't that amazing? The red it's just gone. The red just goes away completely. Wow. Science is so amazing. And the greens pretty much blend together. That is so cool. Wow, I never thought about that, but you're right. There wouldn't be reds underwater. You will not see reds. That changes everything. Because that changes how you draw things underwater. And it purples in the middle characters because it didn't blend well with the blue of the sky. I really like that, yeah. I really like that a lot. This is amazing. Popsicle, I can't believe like Nintendo should hire you for their Pokemon card art. Incredible. Like this should be a Pokemon card. For real. That is so cool. Thank you so much for sharing, Pup. Thank you, thank you. Alright, let's see who else we got here. How many more people do we have? Might go pee before. Okay, yeah, we got a couple, so I'm gonna go pee real quick. I gotta go pee! I got to go pee real quick. I gotta take a quick break. Blood turns green at 75 feet below the surface. I've noticed this from spearfishing videos. What? Wow! Not a mix it, just space in the ocean won't stay on the pallet. That's pretty clever, Leaf. I like that. I have not thought of how red would be shown underwater, but you are totally right. You would not see the color red underwater just because of the way light works, because of the way red as a color works. That's so interesting. Oh, we should have an underwater version of this game. We don't, so we'll just put you in the city level. Hello? Why am I floating? There we go. There we go. Okay, y'all, I will be right back really quickly. I just gotta go pee real quick. Hey, where'd my desktop audio go? Swapped this here. Here we go. BRB! Oh, and Pop, that makes me so happy! All that work was worth it! Oh, it's so worth it. Your art's incredible, Pop. It's truly an inspiration. I really appreciate you sharing. Thank you so much. Like, for real. You're amazing. Holy my crap! Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta be. teamwork. Okay. Let us get to the last couple of entries in the art showcase. And then I do have to hop off. Danny's not feeling well. I just took a break. I don't need to take a night break. I was really just away. Danny's not feeling well, so I got to fill in for some stuff that I gotta do around the house. I gotta make the dog food. Chess is out of dog food and it doesn't get in until tomorrow. So, I gotta cook her up some lentils and barley and sweet potatoes and carrots, probably gonna make her a batch. Foxtrot! Thank you!
Foxtrot Studios just resubscribed for 2 months. Woo, my paycheck just came in.
Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for your kindness. Okay, Foxtrot. Let's see. We have your piece in. Okay. Foxtrot. Here's Toka. He's a Furby. Furby! Furby! He's a Furby and his name translates to Singing a Waterfall. His name's Toko. He normally goes by Neptune. Critique requested. Okay. Alright, let's see. Oh, thank you, Wade. Thank you. Well, I'm gonna finish up this showcase and then let me make sure that the little line here so that people know that the showcase's entries are cut off here. Okay. Critique requested for this. Okay. Singing Waterfall Furby Friends. And how many layers is this Foxtrot? 128 layers! Holy my moly! Okay, can you explain to me why there's 128 layers in your piece? Because I'm concerned. Please. Please explain to me. Genuinely concerned! You're gonna, like, break your iPad. That's a lot of layers, dude. And I'm just 192. I'm just, like, okay. There is, I'm gonna preface this. There is no right or wrong amount of layers. You can have as many or as little layers you want in digital art, and there is no, whatever way that works for you in your process is the right way. Right? So I just want to say that to everybody. However, I do want to say, my concern is that maybe you are making a lot of potentially layers that might not need to be extra layers, and it might be hanging up your creation process, right? So if you find that all the layers are, this guy peeking out from the bottom of the screen. Adorable, what? Peeking out from the bottom of the screen? Where? That? What? I'm so confused. This is why you should make a one-layer theme. Yeah, I honestly might do that. I might do one layer. But I think it's important to ask yourself, and King Burrito's making 500 some layers. Alright, if you're out here making over 100 layers in a piece, I think you need to ask yourself, are the layers enhancing the piece? Is it enhancing your work process? What is the purpose of each layer? And you need to ask yourself if you're unnecessarily making different categories for things that don't need them. I mean, I'm being totally honest. Because I worry that, like, sometimes we make these pieces with 500, 100, 200 layers, and then your computer crashes and then you lose it. You know what I mean? These things happen. But let's talk about the piece itself. Let's not talk about how many layers it took to make it. Like I said, there's no right or wrong way to do layers. It's just, you know, like, it might be fun to experiment with less layers. Okay. So we have a character sort of swimming, looks like in the shallows. I really like the colors that you chose here because layers are because each section of the body are in different layers. Can I ask why? Like, why is it gonna be rigged? If it's gonna be rigged, I guess that makes sense. If you were planning on like rigging this as a motion thing, that definitely makes sense. Yours are duplicates in case you make major changes. Okay, okay. Yeah, trusting yourself in your layers too. Yeah, I think that's the thing is that a lot of times we use different layers because we don't trust our process as artists. You gotta trust your hands, you know? Oh, you do plan on rigging it. Oh! Okay, well that's enough said. That makes... You should have a bazillion million layers. If you're planning on rigging it, yes, absolutely. If you're planning on rigging something, you easily could reach hundreds of layers, and that's absolutely what you should be doing if you're gonna rig it. Yeah, there you go. Oh, is this gonna be for your stream? Like a screen? Because that actually would be really cool. I was gonna say, I love the colors that you picked, and I feel like the colors really have like a vibrancy that almost makes it feel like it's shimmering and moving. So I could totally picture this with some movement. Oh my god, there they are, Bear! I was talking about your piece earlier, and like I freaking love it so much, dude. I love it so much. I was going on and on about it, and I think if you go back in the VOD probably to like an hour 50 or so, around that point, Mark, I talked about it for like a good 10 to 15. I really enjoyed that piece though. I would love for you to go back and see what I had to say about it though, because I really, really, really love that piece. It's gonna be your stream, be your back screen. Oh, yeah, you have to look at the VOD. Yeah. Let me know what you think, of my words of your work later. Okay, so yeah, you're rigging it, then that's why you have so many layers, and that makes a lot of sense. You have to, if you're gonna rig something, everything has to be a separate layer, and that's just a fact. So critique-wise, I see, and then you're gonna have chat over here probably. Okay. Okay. If I have any notes, I'll DM you. Okay, right on. I really want to see it rigged and in motion, Foxtrot. This dude. Got no chill. Comments. Okay. Yeah, notes, comments, same thing. I really want to see it in motion. You download a texture for the brushes. It's a brush for the fish's texture midstream. Yeah, I like how the fish has a texture. Everything seems to have a very specific texture in this. I think my critique would be, most noticeable thing for me is the leg here. The legs are a bit strangely shaped. However, I don't know if that is just the character might have avian style legs because they're Furby, right? I can totally see someone doing an effect to make the light move. Yeah, I feel like the light's already moving in my eye. It might just because my eyes are tired though. But this like feels very like boom boom, like two angles that are very straight. This like feels a little more natural, but then this like feels like boom boom, like once again we're kind of running into a stiff leg. Yeah, struggle legs, yeah, avian legs. Okay, I can do a quick demo. I can do an avian leg demo really quickly. Be down for that. Okay, so I'm not gonna draw over your piece, but I'm gonna put it over here for reference. So, oh hold on. There we go. Okay, so avian leg demo. We'll use this brush. So when you have digigrade legs, you wanna go watch the VOD? Okay, no problem. I'll be here. Thigh of the leg, calf of the leg, foot part of the leg, right? And that's different than a plantigrade leg, which is thigh of the leg, calf of the leg, foot of did I say foot of the leg? Whatever, dude. Anyway, so this is sort of the style that you're going for with the bird, is a digigrade style. So to translate that to like an avian, you know, we'd have the thigh here, and then we have, you know, like the calf here, and then we've got like kind of like an avian foot. They sometimes have talons or something. Something like that for now. Right? And then obviously you can cartoonize that a little bit more. You can change the proportions. So maybe you want the leg to have a big thigh, but a little tiny calf, and then a bigger talons, like that. I am more like a chicken. Look at Valpepper's legs. Oh, it's got little chicken legs. You know? Maybe you want the leg to, see, what's confusing also is that it looks like there's thumbs or dew claws on the legs, and I know that it's a Furby, so it's gonna be like a kind of a made-up species. So if we're doing like a dew claw on a leg, so you have a paw here, and then you want to have the foot go up a little bit, and then you kind of have your dew claw like up here, right? This is sort of how you would want to draw that with the dew claw. And the dew claw is going to be on the inside like that, right? If you make it too big, it's going to look like a thumb on the foot. And maybe it is though. Maybe the feet are hands. I don't know. If you're going for like a avian back talon, sometimes you can put it like right here. Sometimes you can put it like right there. I mean, there's not really rules for it. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't... Aw, your streams are always therapeutic. Oh, thank you, Pop! Thank you! It means a lot. Thanks for saying that. I really appreciate that, actually. Thank you. I enjoy, I'm not the most talented artist out there, but I enjoy, like, sharing knowledge and talking about art. Okay, its reference base has dew claws. Okay, so then, yeah, I would draw it kind of like that. Like little dew claws on the side. I make sure the dew claws are smaller. You know what I mean? You know, if he's got, like, a paw, dew claw, and it kind of comes up like that. You know? Dew claw. Dew claw. You can post in Discord if it helps. Yeah, yeah. But, so that's what I would work on with the legs, and whenever you're drawing legs at that angle, you know, it's kind of tricky, so, you know, like, we're drawing the leg swimming. Got, like, a little butt thing here, and then he's got another leg like this. You know, I would, like, kind of rough sketch it out. Like, here's, like, the feathers and the butt. Then here he's kind of swimming forward. But yeah, the other leg, I think I would change the position, because I think right now it feels pretty, it feels a little bit, sharp or unnatural, I think. That would be my biggest critique of the piece. I think otherwise, I'm really excited to see. I really love how you render the fur here. I think it's gonna look beautiful whenever this is in motion. I love the fish. Like, I can see the hands having like a subtle up and down movement. You know, the beak maybe even open and closing a little bit, the eyes blinking. I can see the bubbles sort of going up, the shimmers of the sand and stuff. I think it's gonna look incredible whenever you animate it. Absolutely amazing. I love the color pick. I love the blue and the gold here because they're complementary and they work super, super well together. You absolutely nailed this beautiful, vivid, underwater sort of color scheme. I really, really like that a lot. Really wonderful. Fair amount of legs have a base S shape. They do, yeah. I always sort of go for a base S shape with those legs. Okay. Let's keep moving! I mean, I'm cooking something for the dogs. Perspective blur version. Wait, there's a different version. What's the difference? Okay, it's a very slight blur up here on this. Okay. You could probably amplify that blur. Hey Pretzel Rob, welcome back! Yeah, the water's murky in the back. Yeah, it's really cool. You could probably amplify this perspective blur right here, and if this leg is in a separate layer, you could just like Gaussian blur just like the legs a little bit. Have them push back, maybe? You know? But yeah, maybe the leg, maybe if they were more like pointed backwards and into the distance rather than kind of like out and up. You know what I mean? Okay. But I do like it with the blur. It makes the character look more in focus on the face here. I do like that a lot. That's a very good choice. Strong. Powerful, strong. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you. Thank you. We have Wade. Wade sharing an order piece. That's so cute. A hot fish. Some art of Wade doing a swim. I just felt like sharing, no critique needed. I replied to this with a sketch from today as a little thingy to show improvements. So this is from 2018. And then a little sketch from today. Huge amounts of improvement. Huge amounts. Dude, I mean, look at the difference of confidence in your lines and placement of your lines. Wade, you have improved so much. Like, oh my god. I love to see the improvement in how much y'all are working on growing as artists, and then I'm kind of seeing you guys grow as I've known you throughout the years, and this is just really, really cool. Really, really awesome to see. I love the expression. I love it so much. It's so cute. It's a little doodle. I like it. Yeah, it's a really good expression. Really good how you drew the face there. Oh, this is the ref of the oh my god, I love this character. Wow. Dude, this is so cute. Furby. Legs are like smooth metal. Oh, okay. Are the beak and the paw pads like, okay, those are like smooth metal paw pads. Okay. Dude. This is so cool. I love how the artist drew the eyes on this too. That is so cool. Stuff was made a while ago. This is awesome. I love the little like kind of Furby version here too. I really like that. I want a Furby character now. This is so cute, dude. Furby character is kind of goated. Not gonna lie. Is anyone else in the chat feel like Furby Sona kind of goated though? Like, I kind of want a Furby now. Like I have 2 Furbies IRL. I kind of want a Furby Sona. So freaking cute, dude. That's adorable. I love it. What the hell? Tiny Mocha has this base on her Instagram. Oh, really? This is a base? That's cool. No, I would draw it myself. I can make it more cursed. This is so cute. They did a really good job with this base. Really, really adorable. I like it a lot. Goated with the sauce. Furby Sona is goated. I have work in progress Furby. I do. Yeah, look. Hold on. I have a Furby PNG tuber that I never finished. Where is it? Did I save it? Yeah, here it is. I never finished this one. There you go. This is my work in progress Furby PNG tuber. Except for some reason the blink frames are messed up. Hey, what's up, Cyborg? How are you doing? Hi, Blaze. Hello. How are you doing? Yeah, see, there you go. There, I have a Furby Sona. I should finish this, dude. I should finish this. One of the problems that I have is when I draw personal art for myself, I let it go for so long, and then I'm like, wow, this sucks. I'm never gonna finish this. Here you go. That's what happens. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm doing well myself. We're doing community art showcase tonight, showcasing some work by friends in the community here. I know, I like when the eyes go derp. Okay, you only delete it, you're good. We got Ways, and then this next piece is from Fire Ferret Pabu. Ooh, Monster Time, Monsty Time. Monsty Time, a kaiju I designed last spring. I figured it's dark, but it is the deep sea. I have grown as an artist, but there can be stuff that I have to improve that I haven't already. Do you want critique on it, Fire Ferret, or you just showcasing? Because I don't want to critique it without you asking for it. Oh, I like your little signature. Little signature dude down here. Cute. I like that. I like it. This is really cool. I like it a lot. I am not sure. Unique critique? Okay. Okay, cool. This is like the second time I've heard of this streamer. I'm not sure if this is like considered promotion or not. Kind of maybe bordering on that, Cyborg, but I don't understand. Is that like a super popular streamer? You feel good because they noticed you? Guys, oh my god, okay. All right, completely side rant, but please don't let your streamers are just people too. I just want to say this, like, we're all just people, like, doing this. We're not celebrities. We're not idols. We're just people. So, you know, it's cool when you go on a stream, obviously, like, I try to, hey, what's up, Disco? How you doing? Welcome back. I try to always acknowledge everybody, right? But, like, just don't let yourself be, like, feeling upset if, like, you go on a big stream and someone doesn't notice you, or vice versa, if someone does notice you if you go on a big streamer. I don't know. I just feel like this, it just gets kind of, I don't know. Just keep in mind that we're just people, Cyborg, right? It doesn't matter how big a streamer is. It really doesn't. They're just a human being. They fart and they poop like you and me. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it's just me. Maybe you can idolize other streamers. Maybe they're into that, but I don't know. I find like idolization of people really weird. It's super weird, champ. A VA noticed you. I'm sorry. I mean, oh, voice actor? No, it's okay. You don't have to be sorry. You didn't do anything wrong. It just goes me off in a side rant about, like, idol celebrity culture. That is a totally unrelated thing. That is not a you problem, it's a me problem. Is art goddess. No, shut up. Wrong. Streamers don't poop. Streamers poop. We poop, and we pee, and we fart. Everybody. It doesn't matter how many viewers you got, or how popular you are. Doesn't matter if you're a Matt Mercer, or a random uncredited voice actor from some game, obscure thing. Every one of us is just human beings trying to figure it out together. Please, friendly reminder that you're cute and chaotic good. Gremlins are all loved and appreciated. Make sure you drink water, eat food, relax. This is a really good thing. I'll try your best. That was nice. Have a cookie, deserve it. Heck yeah. But I noticed earlier was mostly about social anxiety and expected. I was like amped about it. I was like, oh my god, no, don't call me out. I just want to vibe and watch cool stuff. Oh. Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. I understand. I understand. Probably a lot of people get excited about being in a big streamer's chat and then them noticing you. Don't worry, you won't experience that here because I'm not a big streamer. Anyway, let me talk about this. So Fire Ferret, you want critique. I like the monster design. That's really cool. I think this is more of a design showcase, so I guess I would critique it on the design of the character because it looks like the piece is there to highlight the character design itself. I'm not sure. I've been critiquing and talking about art critically for 3 hours, so my brain's a little fried, TBH. My brain is a little bit fried. So... Also, I'm sorry, guys. If I'm stupid, I don't know who that person is, so... If you come in and, like, name drop, I just feel weird about it, because I don't know a lot of these people, like, but... If you ever want to suggest a streamer to me, like, DM me. That's cool. I don't mind that. You can be like, hey, there's a really cool streamer, Sky. You should check them out. I think you'd like them because XYZ. And they're really cool and I want to share with you. That's fine. You can DM me the streamer link. That's cool. I think the character is cool, but I question why an aquatic animal has so many legs. I don't know. This is, at this point... I feel like my critique is not about the art level, but it's about the biological engineering of the animal, the fake made-up animal. More legs, more pushes. Hi, Samira, how are you doing? Lighting and shading is stuff I need to work on, I'm not sure how. Well, you gotta start by looking at pictures and references and working from there. Bottom dweller? This is not the, okay, no, we're not critiquing. We're no longer critiquing this as an art piece, we're critiquing the design of the thing. This is theoretical evolution critique. Okay, so first off, if this is a bottom dweller, I think that the base of where the limbs would connect to the skeleton would be more of an outward angle, like kind of like a crocodilian or a salamander, but the legs and arms have the structure of a bipedal humanoid, or potentially even like maybe like a I mean, they look kind of humanoid in nature. And I think that the structure of the way the limbs, I question the evolutionary need for all of these limbs if the animal's living underwater. I also don't know if it'd be a bottom dweller hobo because the let me zoom in here. This is science class. Hold on, I should be using this voice. I don't think it's a bottom dweller because I think that the snoot is more of a carnivorous opportunist scavenger, and it is not suited for bottom dwelling. It seems to have evolved these tendrils which attract prey to it by using bioluminescence as an attractant, and the fangs to nab the prey, but it seems like it would be impeded by these legs, so I don't know how it would catch such prey underwater with so many legs and connected to the spine at such an angle that seems to be evolved for quadrupedal running on the surface. I'm Commander Shepard, and Sky is my favorite streamer on the Citadel. On the Citadel. I'm on the Citadel. Alright. Well, that's what I think about this evolution. Actually, you know what's cool about this character? This reminds me of the, it's like a hippo, they can't swim. Oh, okay, they push off surfaces. Okay. Okay. So it's sort of like a Spinosaurus. I need a rack scientist VTuber. I think I might. Yeah, a little white lab coat, little thick glasses. So it reminds me of the theoretical evolutionary creatures of the Avatar movies. Do you like the Avatar movies, Fire Ferret? Are you a fan of Avatar? Have you seen Way of the Water? It's really good. This looks like some of the things in Way of the Water. I like that. Okay, but wait a second. If it pushes off surfaces... pushes up glasses. If it pushes off surfaces and it's mostly a surface-dwelling, semi-aquatic creature, then what is the need for bioluminescence? Bioluminescence only comes into play if they're in deep sea, pretty much. So why is it evolve these Also, I would question as to why the sails are so small. If the sails are used for thermal regulation, they should be larger. I'm joking, by the way. These are all jokes, Fire Ferret. I'm being very, like, facetious and funny. So your actual thought was about shading. I have not drawn a single Navi, and that's a crime. No one's paid me to draw a Navi. I use my art money to live and to eat, so I draw what people pay me to. Nobody's paid me to draw a Navi yet. Oh, lag kind of bad? No problem, no problem. I'm sorry about the lag, my friend. I think this is really cool. In seriousness, I really like the creature. I like how you drew the tail and how you show the curvature and how it bends. I think if you're looking to work with lighting, then my suggestion for you, Fire Ferret, would be to try and do a subject that's like less complex than such a complicated creature, or focus just on the head or something a little bit smaller of an area, and then try and pinpoint the shading from that. I think you have a really strong sense of line and form and anatomy. I mean, it's a kaiju, and 10 years old's kaiju. That's really cool. There you go. So limbs. Okay. Yeah, I think you have a really strong sense of anatomy and line, and I think that if you want to work on shading, I would pare down to something more simple, so you're not lost in the anatomy and line and other elements of it. And you can focus on lighting. Hey, back from the VOD. You mentioned practical versus digital effects, and I knew I wouldn't be able to make a water effect look good without using real water about the background. And it was just meant to be the sheet, no railing or yard or garage or anything, but like the thing I was using to prop up the sheet only had one, so I had to make two. I actually think it ended up being a really strong piece. Where is it? That's Vel's piece. Vel's piece is so good. Sam's piece was so good too. I love all these pieces today. This has actually ended up being a great theme. Yeah, I really like that. It's really cool. For a pound puppy Furby Sona today. A pound puppy Furby Soda. I would hobo, but I'm gonna be winding down because I gotta cook some dog food up. Poppos are running out. Doopy's running out of food, and I don't like. He's getting picked up Tuesday. Well, they're coming down Monday, or tomorrow. They're gonna be here tomorrow night. So I figure I'm not gonna ask the shelter for more food for him. I'm gonna just make him some lentils and rice and stuff. Chessa needs some too. So I gotta go. I probably gotta wind down here, guys, because I gotta like go make some food. And I got some chores that I gotta do. Danny's not feeling super good, so I gotta go make sure he's okay too.